usual. I should be going live any second. Once I see it live on my fucking YouTube, that's when I'm starting the timer.
Right.
Hopefully, my fucking internet doesn't shit itself. That would be inopportune, to say the least.
Inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
Stop being so racist, man.
It's not racism. It's not
Kicking off
true.
the podcast, right?
It's not racist, it's racial.
I only
I
have
see.
3 hours in the game. That's all.
That's crazy.
What?
Well, in the base game.
Alright. I'm starting the timer.
You can.
Hello everybody, welcome
can-
to the Hoi4 podcast, where we talk about Hoi4 and podcasts. And this has actually nothing to do with Hoi4. This is just a podcast about podcasts. It's like a
Yeah.
Confirm.
like a previous concept I had thought about, the Tommy K podcast, that has absolutely nothing to do with Tommy K or podcasts.
See. What? Wait, so is that like an idea you had for a podcast that we would host, or is that a podcast that Tommy K had?
No, that's an idea I had, the Tommy K podcast, where it was a podcast that had nothing to do with Tommy K, and we just talked about podcasts.
Man, so the name would just be for search engine optimization.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Also, by the way,
Joe Rogan
By the-
versus
by the
Talk
way,
to a Girl. Who can break it down the best?
to everyone watching this live, the gameplay is pre-recorded, just for the record. Like, this is not happening in actuality.
Yeah.
It's a
So if I start screaming, it is because I like stubbed my toe or something.
because-
It's not because of the game.
It's because he's watching back the pre-recorded gameplay and he's like screaming at his mistakes. It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, on screen you can see who we currently have on the podcast. And we might get surprise guests as it goes on. I actually do not fucking know. This is open for anyone that has access to this channel to join it. So we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully smoothly, you know? You hate to see it go wrong. But do you guys want to
Well-
introduce yourselves?
Hello, everybody. My name is John Parker 117, and yeah.
Do you want to say
I
a
had
fun
an
fact
idea.
about yourself?
Oh, fun fact about myself. I can't ride a bike.
You
I
said-
never learned.
What the fuck?
That's crazy, man.
What the?
Why would you admit that?
Why would you say that openly?
You said a fun fact. You said a fun fact about myself.
That's not a fun fact. That's
not a fun
depressing.
fact, that's disappointing. Yeah.
Oh well. I am low time preference gaming. Fun fact about me is that I am just as tall as Hansen is.
Are you sure? I thought you were
Wow.
like an inch shorter.
You should consider the rope, I think.
Well, if I hung myself, I'd be way taller than you, I think.
Another John Parker fact. I think I'm taller than all three of these
How
people.
tall are you?
So true.
I'm 6'2" and a half.
Nah, you're short as shit, dude.
Damn
get
it.
The, get the fuck out of here.
Damn it. I
Really?
usually win that.
Alright, Santiago, introduce yourself now. We're waiting for you.
Well, it's me, Commando Santiago. I'm the shortest it sounds like at 5'11".
Hell no. Are you
Actual
are you,
dwarf.
Are you Santiago, like, from, like, the city in Chile?
Yeah, that's right.
There's also a
They
Santiago
named it
in
after
Panama.
me.
Yeah, there's also a Santiago in Panama. I went there.
There's also a Santiago in Spain.
Yeah.
I'm just everywhere, you know.
Yeah. And my name is Hansen Folk the First, and I
The
live.
Darth Sidious of the Hoi4 community.
Fun fact about me: I live in Panama, and I'm the most evil actor within the Hoi4 community, according to several commenters.
There were like two, man. Come on.
That's right. Chubb's
If-
gonna
if
buy
we're-
the
if we
Panama
look at-
Canal to get Hanson.
If we look at the total of comments, like across every video, not just across that single video, it's at least hundreds.
Okay.
You,
All right, man.
We don't.
All right.
We do not need
Hundreds.
to play. We do not
Perhaps
need to play.
even 7.
We do not need to play the hate game because I will win it.
I don't know. You didn't win the race yesterday tournament.
I tied third. If I had gone
Yeah,
on
that's true.
for one more round, I would have like surpassed second. I think.
Yeah. If I would have gotten a better region, I'm confident I would have gotten at least second place.
Like, what really fucked me is that whoever was in charge of the Middle East first did a dog shit job at selecting specimens, but they were too easy.
Right. Yeah, well, you'll have to. I'll be sure to tell the guy, because for those uninitiated, basically, Hansen wasn't originally supposed to be on my Racecaster video, but one of the guys who was supposed to be on there just cancelled last minute. So Hansen, like the absolute Chad he is, just hopped on.
Like
Well,
that.
actually, I think I mentioned this. I think you mentioned this in the video.
I don't remember.
But yeah, so no, you definitely did. Now that I think about it, you said like, "Oh, I was brought in here last minute." Actually, yeah,
You
something
can
like that.
fact check it. It got 10k views.
Yeah, yeah. It's been steadily climbing for some reason.
Well, it's probably because it's such an outrageous idea. Guessing races in this economy.
I
This
thought it,
economy-
when I first clicked on the video, I thought it was like an actual website, like GeoGuessr.
No, bro. It's we're doing it old school.
He got the gimp suit on. He started saying shit.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that's what the app was called, right? Gimp suit.
Oh, you're just shaming me now because I can't afford an Adobe subscription.
You
should
can
command-
afford it. You can afford
Okay,
it. You
fine.
just
I
don't
can
want to.
afford it, but I don't want to. There's a okay, whatever.
Government welfare in Sweden gives him
It's true,
gives
it's
him a
true.
free Adobe sponsorship.
He is a student. He could get it with his student ID card for like. He could get it for like $20.
That shit, yeah.
That's still way too much. I hate subscriptions. The only subscription I have is my rent, and that's bad enough.
Rent's not a subscription. Rent's a necessity, dude. Think of the landlords.
Bro, there can be necessary subscriptions. The concept of a subscription and the
Yeah,
necessity
like
aren't
Adobe.
necessarily different.
Adobe's
The
necessary.
what? Ah, no, literally not. I can just keep using Vegas Pro.
Did you pay for Vegas Pro? Did you pay the $300?
I plead the fifth.
Genuinely, if they brought back the fucking Adobe Creative Suite where you could just buy all the apps for like $500, dude, I'd drop $500. Yeah, we do need to get you out of
Crazy.
Sweden, LTP. We need to bring you to a civilized country where there's
Preferably a warmer country.
yeah, where there's no taxes. Yeah.
So true. Oh, that's true. I'm gonna have to start paying taxes on my YouTube earnings.
Oh yeah, why do you have to do that? I never understood why you had to pay taxes on YouTube earnings, because in Panama you don't
No,
do
but-
that.
No, but it's an income just like anything else, right? And the like lower unless you're employed, there is no lower threshold for when you have to start paying taxes. There's like no base deduction. So if you're employed, right, you don't start paying taxes until you earn like $2,000 a year. But if you do it self-employed, you have to start paying it immediately, which is
Oh,
kind of
man.
crazy.
Now, in Panama, the way it works is any income you make, like for YouTube or whatnot, that's not counted as real income. That's considered.
true.
That's like by the government, since we don't have a public bank, we only have private banks, right? Even though the government
Oh, yeah.
technically owns one of the banks, we don't have our own currency or anything. So it's
Yeah.
technically a private bank, and all the banks see the bank transactions, like wire transfers or fucking. They see wire transfers or like PayPal money you transfer to your account as a, how do you call it, as a gift instead of as payment. So unless you go out of your way to say, yeah, this was payment, I got paid for this money, then you don't have to pay taxes on it.
Are you
And,
sure that you don't actually have to pay taxes on it, or that it's not
In
just
theory-
unenforceable?
No, in theory, you're meant to report it to the DGI, which is like a tax agency.
You're meant
for
to.
which is like a digital earnings.
Oh yeah,
thing.
there's the catch.
But
There's the catch.
No one obligates you to. That's the funny thing, is that the DGI does not regulate that fucking in the slightest, because they have no way
Are
of
you-
knowing what income is gift or what income is is payment, because that's completely up to you. Like you need to go out of your way to tell them, right?
Yeah, I mean, but there's the same thing here. But you know, I don't want to just
But
risk
but the
going
difference
in
is you
being
live
done
in
in for tax fraud.
The difference is you live in a country where tax fraud is bad. I live in a country where that's how we make money.
So true, bestie. I mean, I don't think you should be publicly stating this, because I mean, sure, the country may make money from tax
I
fraud,
mean,
but the
the-
government makes money from taxes. So you know, I
Actually,
mean,
the
if they
government
get
does-
you done in
actually-
for this,
Actually, The main thing we're tax haven is because of the canal. Thanks to the canal, the government doesn't really rely on taxes from the people. And matter of fact, we did a study when I was in school. We had an economics class, and we actually looked at how the country made its GDP or whatnot, and the GDP per capita, and only about 40% of people in Panama pay taxes, most of which are the rich people. Most of the poor people have unregulated jobs that can't really be taxed. So most of our income as a country comes from the canal. That's why the government doesn't care as well. It's because
it's kind of based.
It's because they don't.
Absolutely disgusting. We need to invade and make it a United States state
True.
immediately. Get rid of all the health care. Get rid of all the tax haven. We need to bomb it into the ground.
I'm cooked.
We need to tax them at 5,000,000% and send every single penny to Israel.
I'm cooked, bro. A bomb's gonna fall on my house soon, if Trump gets his way.
Trump will make greater America.
I'm just gonna make a video one day. Yo, there's bombers overhead.
Knowing you,
they're doing strategic bombing, but that's banned in multiplayer.
Not even a community. It'd be a YouTube short where you just see the fucking B2 Spirit dropping the bomb. I'm like, holy shit, doing the little soy face.
True. Absolutely putrid thumbnail.
Commander Santiago actually is not the Panamanian resident. Feel free to guess again, though. Oh, so what's our opinion on Asian people? We've got a little question from the viewer. I'm gonna say something controversial. I like Asians, right? They have fire food. They have fire things in general. When I have a little Chinese Lucky Cat on my desk, and I want to buy one of those cool ass cast iron dragon shaped fucking kettles they sell. They're epic.
You see, Asia's a very big place.
Yeah.
Asia's a very big place with very big people. You know how tall they are in Asia. Like the median height is like 5 feet tall, but then there's these specimens that are like 7 tall. 7 feet tall.
7
tall.
inches. Yeah.
Can we get the fact check on this?
Tall.
Can we get the fact check on this?
I had a fact check on it. There was one basketball player that was like taller than Shaq, and he was Chinese.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't think the averages are, like that though.
What do you mean the averages aren't like that? What do you mean? I want you to think about this, right? When you have like 10 million people in your country, then the average, and 10 million people in your country, right? Let's say like 9 million are like 5 feet tall, but 1 million are 10 feet tall. Then the average would be like 5 foot something instead of 5 feet. Because you have that small percentage bringing up the average. That's how mathematics works, I think. I don't know. Dog, you do not want to talk to me about maths.
No, I don't want to talk to anyone about maths right now.
Especially not when I'm off the Adderall.
True.
You see, this is where I come in to ask real questions. Who do you guys think is the Elon Musk of the Hoi4 community?
Oh my god.
In what sense? In terms of innovation or retardation?
Both. That's the important part of this question. We're considering all parts of the Musk.
All parts of the Musk dynasty.
That means that someone has to be paying off someone to play Hoi for them.
Yeah, I don't think I can answer this question, man. I'm already in enough controversies.
I mean, I'd say
who's an innovator in the Hoi4 community?
Okay, well, he's
also
not an
the
innovator.
stupidest person on the planet.
No, but I'd say in terms of pure money or whatever, I'd say it's Tommy K because he funds like
makes
tournaments
so much
and so
fucking
on.
cash off it.
That's true.
Or maybe ISP because we don't know how much money he has.
Actually, do we know how much money Tommy has?
No. Well, we can kind of guess because he live streams, so you can see the money going in.
Oh, that's true.
With ISP, you have no clue. But the chat makes a good point. ISP could be the fucking Elon Musk of Hoi4 YouTube because he is the one that started the whole Hoi4 YouTube trend.
That's true. That's true.
He's the one that basically created the genre. So to whoever left that in the chat, thank you for enlightening us.
Someone said feedback gaming.
Feedback gaming.
Gaming.
Does he still innovate?
Does he know? Well, actually, he used to innovate. I'll say this: he used to innovate in the past. I used to like his videos because he was always looking for the meta. He was always looking to what he can do new, what he can bring to the game. Now it's just kind of nah. It's just
1 hour videos.
1 hour unedited videos, barely like basically just doing whatever is the trending topic in the community. Yeah, Tommy does
Yeah, I
have
don't
a
know.
kid, and that's a money sink. But you gotta think of this about children. They're not an immediate money sink. It's not like the child is born and suddenly you need to pay $10 trillion for it. Right?
Yeah, and then
It's like-
millions of dollars in loans.
It's like accumulating over the years. Like they start off pretty expensive, then they go through a period where they're really cheap, and then you need to send them off to college, which is what really fucks you.
Here's an idea.
I'm talking, of course, as someone that does not have any children. So
So true.
Speaking of which, here's an idea. What if we could sell our children to the government?
Oh,
What would they use them for? Actually, I think I know.
have some bad
Sell
news.
them to the military.
Have some
Sell
bad
them to the
news.
military at birth.
Low time preference. When were you born?
I was born in 2004.
No, not when. Where?
Oh, Sweden. I will not be more specific than
I
that.
have some bad news, Snowfox. He is in fact not the Panamanian citizen.
No, I am not. I could show you my passport if you want. That's a joke, by the way.
We all know you're from Uppsala. You don't have passports there.
I still don't know like where the fuck you got that from.
I just assume everyone's from Uppsala because it's a funny name. It's like
That's a interesting way to assume where someone lives. I mean, surely you'd go by population, right? So you'd think I'm from Stockholm.
no, because no Swede is from Stockholm.
Actually, so real.
Like I'm
Except Dankus. I mean, I can hear in his
Dankus
accent
isn't
that he's from
Swedish.
Stockholm. He is. He literally is.
He's Danish.
No, but
He's
you
from
can't just go around claiming our national heroes like
He's
that.
from
Like
he's
that.
from
I'm gonna have to go
Scania.
to
He's from
national heroes.
he's from Scania. He's Danish.
Skåne, I think you mean.
Scania.
And it's yeah. I mean, they do have some Danish admixture down there, but they are still a part of the the Swedish folk.
I
so
should do a
you know,
what do you call it, a race test at some point? Or no, that's not what it's called. DNA test.
DNA tests. Yeah.
like how Hitler sent a photographer to Stalin to see if he was Jewish or not. Hanson's gonna send a photographer to Denkis to see if he's Danish.
I mean, low time preference already did one. We all know his racial composition. Mine would be
Yeah, well-
mine would be funny though, because I probably have the most diverse lineage out of anyone here.
Interesting.
And you
No,
got-
but I
you
mean,
gotta do a
we
math on
don't
that.
we don't know my lineage per se because I know that PewDiePie took the same test I did, but he got 100% Scandinavian while his father got like 8% Finnish. So
Yeah.
I choose to believe that there's a fairly high margin of error in that test, which means that I never mind. I should stop speaking.
You should stop speaking before we bring out the test results.
Yeah, well, you can go to my YouTube channel to find those test results. You just go to my YouTube channel, you
Okay,
go to the
that's
videos tab,
exactly
and you
what I
scroll.
mean. That's exactly
Yeah,
what I mean.
real.
I am not Polish, Snowfox. That's some bad news. That's some bad news. I'm not Polish.
Yeah, you can't say kurwa.
I can say kurwa. Twoja stara zapierdala. A Polish person got mad at that.
So true.
You should never say that in Warsaw. I've been told.
I don't know. I mean, it feels like they use those, that phrase quite a lot. So would it really cause offense?
Stockholm, Algeria.
Stockholm, what?
Stockholm, Algeria.
Oh, I understand now.
But yeah, while we're on the topic of nationalities, does anyone have a dual citizenship? That's like a fun question to ask.
My friend does. I don't.
Bro, it's
That'd be
data
cool.
mining.
Or data mining, yeah. I cannot pronounce that double R, I'm sorry to tell you. I've been speaking English my entire life, and that kind of stunted my ability to pronounce the double R in Spanish. I can't do it.
You can't roll your R's?
I can't roll my R's because I've been speaking.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been speaking English like my whole life. I learned
I have
English when I was.
too.
Yeah, I learned English when I was really young, but somehow that just stunted my ability to roll R's.
It's over.
Even I can roll R's.
Yeah.
I also think I have like
I
this
can-
thing. I think I have this thing in my tongue that also doesn't let me do it. But it's cooler to say I've been speaking English so long that I lost the ability. I got colonized.
So true. I can roll my R's because I'm Swedish.
I can
no.
say that word, nombre, but the problem is I have to say it with the back of my mouth. I can't say it with my tongue. Kind of like how.
What word?
Every. I can say with the back of my mouth like how Americans kind of speak Spanish, but I can't do it with my tongue. It's impossible for me. Chris Tibbs has to be the masochist crackhead of Hoi4 YouTube. Well, he definitely is a crackhead. Let's say that.
I was wondering if you're gonna see that chat message.
Source.
Masochist crackhead.
He's something.
What makes him a crackhead?
He's a fine specimen. Let's just keep it at that. John knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I definitely know what he's talking about.
If me and Bean's watching this, he knows what I'm talking about.
What? Did you like do crack on your charity stream or something?
No.
Tibbs has gone to every Hoi4 YouTuber asking for crack.
Yeah, this is the Tommy K podcast where we talk about everything not related to Tommy K. So true, Ozark.
Real.
I'll tell you this, fool. If you find me in real life at some point, I will say it just for you, for your ears only. Because I know you're.
What? Sorry.
No, I'm talking to someone in chat.
Yeah, I know, but like for your ears only, I will say it. What are you gonna say? The N-word?
No. What he typed in chat.
All right. Well, what did it? Oh, I see.
Oh, dude, you're Slovakian and you speak English, but you learned when you were 5. Oh, that you must have a strong accent then. I feel like I don't have that.
What do you mean?
strong
5 is pretty early.
5 is young.
No, Mom, you don't understand. 5 is young.
You see, I don't think I have a strong accent when I speak English.
No, you definitely don't.
It's
I mean, you can definitely not tell that you're from Panama.
yeah. If you had to guess,
Yeah,
what would you
I
say?
would've
You
Yeah,
sound like
that's-
you sound like you're from Tampa, Florida, though.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's where Moist Critical's from.
No, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I see.
Everyone says
So
that.
true.
Everyone says that. You know what? Someone's left it in a comment, and one of my real life friends said, "Hey, you do sound like Most Critical." I was like, "Fuck off."
The voice critical of Hoi4.
No. Because I'm not making like half an hour long fucking, what do you call it, commentary videos where I just go like, "So guys, the situation's crazy."
Yeah.
That's not me. I'm not
Situation,
that guy. I'm not
the
that
whole
guy.
Tua situation has gone absolutely bad.
The Tua coin.
Better than me when I had
Situation.
The Tua coin situation was fucked up. I saw Huck Tua live.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, but who put money into a coin? Let's expose ourselves. I didn't put a cent. I cannot
I know
do that.
my
I'm not
friend
gonna do
did.
a Jamaican accent on stream. I'm not doing it. If you
My
have any,
friend put $1,000 in the Haktua coin.
oh man, you should have like done the take the L dance from Fortnite when he lost it all.
I mean, if you bought Tua coin not expecting it to be a
To
rug pull,
bomb,
then
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what he was thinking.
He was thinking
This-
something.
On the topic,
Yeah,
what is our opinions on cryptocurrencies in general?
I don't give a
Oh.
fuck about him, honestly. I just use the U.S. dollar personally. Keeps things simple, keeps things clean.
Didn't El Salvador fucking
They have
Make-
Bitcoin as their official currency, and
Yeah.
they invested what was it
Really?
like 30 million into it or something, which is crazy.
Yeah,
but
that was
they,
like a while ago though.
That was like when Bukele got elected. They're seeing a slow return on that investment because Bitcoin has been going up, but it's like
Yeah.
having Bitcoin as your official currency is just retarded for multiple reasons. It's not their official currency for the record. It's legal tender, but still, it's fucking stupid.
I don't know. I
Do
don't
just-
actually know if it's that stupid. I mean, because the only like effective result of it being the legal tender is that, you know, you have a legal tender that the government can't just, you know, inflate
But
at will.
But the thing with it is like you can't really use it for anything. Like you can't go out and buy a hot dog with it, right? You have to buy like if you want to use it as legal tender, you need to buy like a house or something.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a big investment type of currency.
It's,
Yeah.
It's
So
like-
I mean, it's weird, but I don't really see the harm.
like, it's definitely not harmful if the government doesn't just start pumping money into it.
Real.
Do I have a strong Southerner accent? I don't think I do.
Well, Panama soon will be the southern
No.
tip of the
Oh my
United
God.
States,
That's
so
true.
I guess that does
Lord.
make you a southern United States accent.
I will go fight in the streets. I will die. I'll get shot to death by the Marines hopped up on crayons and crack.
No, don't. We need you to make the Vietnam video.
That one should come out soon. I've run out of the idea well's run dry. I wrote like the war segment for it, and I've recorded 15 minutes of war footage for it. And after that, I actually have no fucking ideas for it. In total, it should be like 5-6 minutes long. Look, I don't promise long videos. I promise quality videos on the Hanson channel. So
Real. Wait, so how do you even? What's your workflow like when you make videos? Because
I'll make thumbnail.
Because you said that you like recorded the war part a bit. So do you like come up with a story and then you record, or do you?
My workflow is video idea, conceptualize with thumbnail, make the intro. If the intro is not good, then I know it's not a good like if I cannot come up with a good intro, I know it's not gonna be a banger video, right? So intro is definitely second step in the operation, or actually third step technically, but fucking whatever. Then after that, we move on to the writing stage where I start playing the mod, and I'll like or I'll start playing whatever the video idea is, and then I'll start writing a script for it. And then if I get writer's block, like if I don't know where to take the script, or if I get to a point where it's like, okay, if I want to make a clip for this, like if I want to make the clip for this, I need to do it now. If I don't want to have to replay this shit while I'm editing, then I'll start doing editing, because I edit in batches. I don't do like start to finish editing. I go this batch first, this batch second, this batch third, and it goes along as I'm writing. So it's like there will be long periods where I have writer's block and I'm just not doing anything, because I just genuinely do not know what to do, where to take the video.
Yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, that's usually the workflow is idea, thumbnail, intro, and then everything else in batches.
Right. So, and by batches, so do you like record in batches as well? So you start playing after you've gotten the idea and everything, and you record, and then you edit a bit, and then you keep playing?
It's kind of weird, because my videos don't rely a lot on gameplay. So I can just go like a full video without recording a single minute of gameplay, where I just like take screenshots or like record little cinematic shots, and without the HUD on, and like that's it. It's a really weird process to explain, but like when I'm doing it, it makes perfect sense, probably because it's my shit that I'm doing. But
yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, it's like I like to think it's a really dynamic workflow, very non-traditional, that's for sure.
Someone asked, do you cheat?
What do you define by cheating? Because if you're talking about like in multiplayer, no. But in single player, yeah, I'll open the console sometimes. Definitely. Because the way I play because for my videos, sometimes I do need to turn the AI off if I want to get a specific clip or something. Or if I want to like organize the units in a specific way for a clip. But even when but like Hoi4 in general, I play it casually. Like I don't play it to prove that I know how to play the game, or I don't play it competitively. So if I'm playing like single player, I just do it for myself. So I'll open up the console if I'm like, oh, this is kind of bullshit, I want to fix that or whatever. But I don't think it's like, I don't do it often, I'm never gonna lie and say like, oh, I don't cheat, everything I do is like oh haha, I never use the console. No, because I do. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh yeah, I never opened the console. I just don't.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't get the point of why people feel like in single player, if you're making a video, and not even a challenge video, just a normal video, you have to be like, oh yeah, I don't use the console, haha, and then 5 minutes later it comes out that they did. I don't see the point in just pretending like you don't do it. Just admit it. Just admit it. If you're gonna do it,
I agree, yeah. Cause like sometimes for my videos, like for instance, for when I played Manchuria, and I was forming the Qing, like China, whatever. I was doing like the naval invasions, and China was just shedding out units because of like, so when they unified China, they just get so many units, and I'm like, I just can't stand this.
So
I just deleted half of it.
Delete them. Yeah. I think that's completely fine if you're playing in single player, and if it's just for yourself or for a video. Like, the main thing with the video isn't like, oh, you want the challenge to be good. It's you want it to be an entertaining video first, and first and foremost, you want it to be an entertaining video that people watch and they're like, haha, that's fun, right? So I don't think it matters that much if you use the console to make an entertaining video. Now, however, if you're making like a tutorial, or if you're doing like a path guide video where you're like, this is how you do an exploit, this is how you do a specific path guide, I do think then you should disclose if you use the console, or you shouldn't use it
Yeah,
at
of
all.
course.
Because then it's
It
like,
all depends on what the point of
it
the
all
video
depends
is.
on the
Like,
point of the video is, yeah. So for me, it's like I just play, like if I'm playing single player, or if I'm making a video, I'm making the video for fun. So I'll cheat. I'll use the console, no problem. And I don't feel the need to admit that I use the console, because it's like I'm playing single player. Yeah, there is a high chance that I use the console. But if someone like brings it up in the comments, like, oh, can you do a? Is this like? How do you do this? Can you do this naturally in game? I'll be like, no, I use the console, dude. That's fine.
yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, for my videos, I typically don't use the console because
Because you're so
I think
more challenge like, yeah.
yeah, that's definitely a pretty big part of the appeal. It's not just to make, you know, a fun video, but that's definitely valid too. It all depends on what kind of video you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, someone did bring up that I'm the Seth Santiago of Hoi4 YouTube. I agree in a bit, because I do take big inspiration from him for some of my writing. Like, especially when I do like more essay-like or review type content, I definitely do look at Seth videos. So I'm like, all right, so this is the type of writing I want to go for this video.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Makes very good reviews, that guy.
He does. Wonder what he's doing right now though. He's probably jorking at the femboys.
Fair enough.
I mean, I think he works on his videos pretty much non-stop.
I think I watched an interview with him where he said that because he has ADD, his workflow's kind of non-linear. Like, where he'll like have a period where he's really locked in on a video, and then there's gonna be like a month where he doesn't do anything.
Interesting. I think I've also watched not really an interview, but it was a stream at least.
Yeah.
And there he says that he's on like Ritalin or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes he just goes off his meds. He mentions it in his videos, and I think that's maybe when his workflow is a bit more non-linear. But other than that, I think it's very workmanlike.
I have that same thing where I'll like I have ADHD, so I'm supposed to take Adderall and Ritalin for when I need to do work or lock into something. But right now I'm off my meds. I've been off my meds since I graduated school in December. And because the thing with Adderall or Ritalin with ADHD medication is that if you take it, it helps you lock in. Like, you can focus really fucking well, like undivided attention. But if you're not doing something like constantly while you're on the meds, if you're not doing something that requires your focus while you're on the meds, then it makes you really uneasy and a bit anxious, like a fucking spastic, right? So if I don't need, like, if I'm not in school, I just don't take the meds. But if I do have to, like, but if it's something serious, like, I think if I got a sponsor contract and they were like, we need you to meet this deadline, then yeah, I'm fucking meds every day. But because I don't have that, I just like get off them and I just like do whatever.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Out of context, this probably sounds pretty whack because people don't know you're talking about something as normal as ADHD medication. Maybe
Yeah,
they
dude.
think you're like not taking your schizo meds or something.
Well, that could be a possibility. You never know. I never got diagnosed with it, so you never know what I have.
Yeah, well, typically you don't get diagnosed with it until fairly late in your life.
To be fair, sometimes when I do go to bed, I will see like the shadow creatures on the wall, but I think that's normal.
Sure, buddy.
I'll look at the corner of my room and I'll get uneasy, but I think everyone gets that. I'm like afraid of the dark.
Yeah,
so I think
sometimes
that's
maybe.
normal.
Right.
I do have a
Speaking
fear
of
of the dark.
speaking of sponsorships, how much money would someone have to pay you to do a sponsorship for like one of those like companies that everyone hates, like fucking Honey?
Like honey.
How much money for a Honey sponsorship?
I still don't get why people. I don't get why people do. I mean, I haven't actually watched a single video. Well, I tried to watch one video about the Honey drama, but the crux of it seemed to be that like they modify affiliate links, and that's just how you're supposed to do these things.
No.
I mean, that's not crazy at all
what
to
they
me.
did with the affiliate links is they modified them so the creators didn't get money off them. So it's like you'd click the affiliate link. And the creator wouldn't get anything. That was the main problem people had with it, because the creators would get the initial payment, but then they don't get any further payments afterwards. because
Yeah,
the
they just
affiliate
take all the
because the
profits.
affiliate link's broken. Yeah, that was
Wasn't the thing that like so you just couldn't use the affiliate link with other discounts because there's like only one.
It's like straight up the affiliate links. They'd modify them so the creators didn't get a single penny from them, and on top of that, it was also that the Honey just wouldn't find discount codes for some things, but they'd still. But if you like purchased something and you had the extension enabled, they would like charge extra or something. I think that I could be bullshitting at that point, but I do know for a fact the
Yeah,
affiliate
well-
link one. Yeah, if you're on medicated
well-
for ADHD your whole life and you function like a normal human being, like it's not a huge hindrance. Like, if your problem's like only a bit of procrastination, but you can function completely well besides that, then you shouldn't get medicated, I think. But if you feel like you actually cannot like function as a human being, like you're let's say failing school, or you're doing really shit in your job, like you're procrastinating deadlines and whatnot, I think you should consider medication. That's just based on my experience. The only reason I got medicated is because I was failing high school calculus, and it's not particularly good. We need to pass high school calculus to get to university. I did do really well in calculus after I got medicated though. I got it in my final. I got what was like a 4.5 in 4.5 out of 5 on our grading scale in the calculus final. Well, everyone else got like a 3 point something, and then in every other exam I got a 3.2, which is like a C.
So based.
C's got degrees.
The locking in kills.
Yeah. See, I can lock on into like one thing at a time, but I don't think I can multitask that well. It's unironically the fucking Yui thing from K-On!
So true. Well, but regarding your question then, John Parker, so in the case of Honey specifically, like I don't know why they are hated, and if the only problem is that creators don't get paid anything, well,
Creators don't deserve
if I'm
the
doing
money.
a sponsorship, sorry?
Creators don't deserve the money, I'm saying. They're lazy, you know?
So true. Well, but if it's like a company that people definitely do not like, then I would probably not get a sponsorship unless I have told people beforehand that they should never take my sponsorships seriously,
Yeah.
which I am
Like, if you're-
considering doing.
Yeah, if you're like the Seth thing, yeah.
Yeah. I still don't understand how that guy still gets sponsorships, but it's super based. I mean, that's like that's the goal probably.
That's how I do sponsorships, TBH. I don't have autism.
Wait, have you ever gotten
I've never
sponsorships?
gotten a sponsorship offer. I've talked with people. Basically, the prerequisite for getting sponsorship offers is like have a decent amount of subscribers and then get one video with like 100,000 views, or like a bunch of videos with like 50,000 views, like with a large view volume. And the problem with me is that I upload infrequently to the point where companies couldn't look at me and be like, all right, we can bank on this guy getting volume and like sponsor him for like 3 videos in a row. And even if those videos don't do super well, we know that it's gonna get some traffic, or I don't get enough views to where they can be like, alright, this guy uploads infrequently, but we can get a lot of traction off of one sponsored video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just reasonable. I mean, it's not, you need to have a certain size to get sponsorships.
I
And,
think-
they have to get their money's
I
worth.
think if the next couple of videos I make, which I know the Vietnam one I should have out, I want to say before the end of the month, maybe next week, because really that video's done. I just need to like narrate and edit and write like a little post-war segment now. But
Really, the video's done. I just have to do 3 out of the 4
Well,
things that you
well,
have
one
to
of
do
the-
to do a video.
Well, the longest part of it, which is the writing the script, is done. So really, I'm not too worried about it anymore. But I do. Yeah, it should be like end of the month. It should be ready next week maybe if I do fucking lock in. Cause like I'm gonna be honest. Ever since I graduated school, dude, I've been living like a bum. Like the schedule I had, my grind set is completely fucked. Because I just have nothing to do until September. That's why I'm applying to jobs now, because maybe that'll get me back on my grind set.
I think you should just start taking ADHD medication and just make more videos.
I don't think I should, because then I'll get the negative side effects, and I don't wanna. I don't want to deal with it. I should switch to being a Hong Kong 97 channel. That would be a good idea. Also, if you were asking if I'm gonna make regular gameplay videos on the second channel, I do not know. Like I tried recording one and I was like, fuck, I can't do this shit. Because I'm not built for unscripted content, I don't think. Like, I can try it, but I'm not good if I don't have the script, if I don't have it pre-planned.
I don't know. You're on a podcast right now.
Yeah, but that's because I have other people to grapple to that I can talk to, right? But if it's just me and my thoughts in an unscripted setting, I can't fucking do it.
All right, well, that's reasonable. It's hard to come up with something funny, you're like on the spot.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, the thing is, you don't have to. I mean, it doesn't have to be completely unedited. Like, if something happens that you know can be turned into something funny, you can just do a bunch of retakes.
My problem is just the recording part of it. It's just like I don't know what to yap about. I don't know how these Hoi4 YouTubers do it, honestly. it takes a special kind of skill to like talk bullshit over 16 fucking over like a 6-hour gameplay footage.
For me, my max when I record, cause like mine is all like live commentaries, but like whenever I record just whatever, I just like, hit the record button, I say what's like happening or whatever,
Dude,
then I just end the recording. Is he?
Yeah, allegedly, he's in Panama right now. I've gotten some WhatsApp messages from my friends telling me, "Yo, you should collab with Speed."
You gotta find him.
I should go.
I think you definitely share the same the audience. I think. Hoi4 YouTube.
I do not think so. Actually, speaking of audiences, Hoi4 does have a pretty similar audience to commentary channels, I think. Because every Hoi4 channel is just a commentary channel. Like, glorified commentary channel.
Yeah. I mean, in a sense, but like, it's not like with commentary channels that most of them just like talk about like whatever the topic. Yeah.
It's what's topical in the Hoi4 community in the moment.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man. I'm here for the videos. I don't really. Like, whenever you've brought up Hoi4 community drama to me, I've just been completely lost.
The fun fact is that all the community drama I bring up to you isn't even like real drama. It's just like this person's being retarded on their Discord server. This unnamed.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's the worst drama we have in the Hoi4 community, then I guess it counts, right?
We don't have any pedophiles yet. We don't have any pedophiles. We do have a lot of channels with large audiences, though. That is a problem.
They don't play Minecraft, though.
They don't play, actually. ISP.
Yeah,
that's a joke.
Oh,
for the
true.
record, this is a joke. For the record, this is a joke.
Yeah, we're not implying anything.
We're not implying that ISP is a severe gooner. We're just saying Minecraft and large multi-thousand sub audiences has a stigma.
It just has that track record, you know?
Has a track record. Imagine Critical talking over Hoi4 footage of that just me. That's just the fucking YouTuber's video, man. It's just.
Man, that's.
I've been thinking about making a second one just for the views. Just for
so true.
Just for the love of the sport, you know.
Yeah, man, I considered becoming like an exclusively Hoi4 Israel channel after the Israel video, but I think I'd run out of content pretty quickly.
You just start like getting a Hebrew fucking voice in your videos.
What? I mean, yeah, I'd be allowed to, right? Because allegedly I'm 0.2 now.
0.2 Jew. Well, that's why I'm afraid to do a DNA test, because then it'll come back like 1% black.
What's wrong with that, Hanson?
Well, it's because
What's wrong with that?
John, you know the shit I say.
Oh, yeah.
You do not want to give me a justification.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You hosted the charity stream for the Pol Pot Foundation.
Foundation. That's my favorite one.
You don't know the
Was
Pol
that like an
Pot
actual thing? Was that like a joke, or because I never saw the actual like?
I founded the Pol Pot Foundation, man.
Oh, I see. Right.
Basically, you could either donate to the Syrian refugees, which is what the charity stream was about,
which,
or
for the record,
you could.
When you donated to the Syrian refugees, that was going to Bashar al-Assad, so he could make more Syrians refugees. For
Yeah,
the
it's
record,
like
that's like what John didn't want you to know, but that's the truth. I'm sorry
So
to expose
true.
you like that live, but I have to do it. I can't let the lie go on.
it's crazy,
Oh no.
man. Are you helping in Spain, man?
Huh? This
In the
pre-recorded.
footage,
Why-
Is
in
this
the footage,
recorded?
in the footage, are you helping in Spain?
Yeah, like
did-
I
did you-
can't remember.
I completely
Did you end
forgot.
up helping in Spain?
I completely forgot that the Civil War existed, not gonna lie.
That's crazy, man. Will you start remembering at any point in the footage?
Perhaps. I stream in support of
Right.
mothers to drunk driving. Maybe. I've considered it. I wanna maybe get into making this shitty like Hoi4 RP streams like Tommy K, but just way worse.
I have an idea for a video. I wanna just try and join one of those games and then just see what happens.
Well, don't worry. I've been trying to get like a team together, so I need to write a rule set. Is the main thing, because I'm not doing this shit without rules. So maybe next week's stream, because we are doing weekly streams on the Hansen channel, might be that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait, don't ask me why I got into doing weekly streams. It's just like this is the only consistent content I can make, because videos take
Real.
too,
No,
my,
but
my videos take too long.
yeah, no, but I mean, streams are actually a perfect fit for channels
I'm gonna
that
say-
also make content that takes a lot of time to make.
I'm gonna
Because,
say
you know-
is my streams are the only part of my channel that are monetized. It's the only thing that makes money.
Crazy.
Why is my channel named Hansen? Because that's my name. Why else would it be named that? That's like asking a blind person, why can't you see?
Oh, true. I don't know. I mean, in both cases, I think those are valid questions because you know I also have a name, and it's not
do have a
obvious that I should make my channel name, you know, my real name.
I think you should.
Well,
I
you're
think you should.
you're Swedish, so I thought your name was LTPG, like some weird pronunciation of that.
Oh yeah, so
Lotpoiga.
true.
Lepeteg.
Lotpoiga.
Lepeteg.
Lotpoiga.
Yeah,
Famous Swedish name.
those are actually, yeah, because people don't know this, but
Which-
Swedish is actually a language similar to Hebrew in that you know it doesn't have an
And
alphabet.
a
It
lot
has,
of
you know,
Jews live in both countries, yeah.
it only has you know the what is the thing that's not a vowel in English?
What do you mean
Consonant.
A
consonant?
consonant. Okay, so it's the same
Consonant.
as in Swedish then. Consonant, yeah. So Swedish only has consonants, so that's why my name only has consonants, and you're supposed to just fill it in with vowels.
So you don't write with vowels, but it has that's retarded, man. You do have consonants, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, we have consonants. I was trying to say that we don't have vowels. That's what I was trying to say. Also, call me with.
Is that why it's pronounced javlar instead of javlar?
Yeah, something like that. Why not?
I know in Spanish we say more to mean less. It's a beautiful language. That's why when you go to insult someone, it's never like a one-word insult in English like asshole. It's always like a beautiful sentence, almost like a song. The Spanish speakers know that.
tu madre.
La
So true.
la re contra hijo de puta de tu madre que te parió. That's a classic
Man,
insult
that's so
right there.
beautiful.
You can't even be mad when a Spanish person insults you.
Yeah, especially since I don't understand Spanish.
Don't worry about that, Santa.
People-
Yeah, you need to translate the video I sent you. It's a beautiful story about KM.
You should
Oh,
just make
yeah,
a
well,
video that's fully
so
in
much work, though.
Spanish.
I should make a video that's fully in Spanish. You can put it through an AI translator.
Yeah, I don't know where to find those though.
Google.
The only
Google.
AI software I have on my computer is an
When I YouTube channel
upscaler.
in Spanish, I've actually thought about translating all my mainline videos, like all the documentaries, to Spanish, and uploading them. Because I know Spanish, so I could just like straight up translate them, make a Spanish channel, and I think I could be more successful in a Spanish channel than in the English channel, because less competition, right? It's just that
That's-
right now I don't have the time for it. Because translating does take a bit. Like I'm not gonna say that translating is fucking easy, because it's not. It's not, because there's a lot of jokes that don't land from one language to the other. But I think it
Yeah,
would be
makes
fun
sense.
at some point when I have more free time. Like when my videos maybe don't take months to make, when maybe I have a small team behind me. then I would do it. Yeah, 100%. Like, there's this channel called Luisito Comunica. He translates
true.
he translates his video, like he makes his videos in Spanish, but he translates them to English, Korean, Chinese, like French, like to every major language. And so like, because on YouTube now you can have like a language dubbing thing where you can have different audio tracks. But my problem,
Yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, my problem with that though is I've messed around with it. It only like if you want to do a different language, it doesn't translate the video audio. It only translates your vocal audio, but the sound effects are fucked. So I'd have to like fully redo the sound effects and shit.
Wait, so it automatically translates?
No.
The
You
vocals?
need to dub it. You need to do the dubbing.
Oh, right.
But it like YouTube automatically splits it into different audio tracks.
Oh, okay. So you don't replace the entire audio track. You only it's
but
an
it's
actual
with,
dub.
Yeah, but it's with AI, so it's kind of shitty.
Oh, right.
What do I
right.
do to motivate me to make videos? Well, I have a Patreon, and on Patreon people give me money. And if I don't make videos, then those people give me money for just existing, and I feel like shit because of that. That's honestly the main motivation. Second motivation is just proving that I can make videos, proving that I can produce good content, and experimenting with videos. Like, genuinely what keeps me going is just looking at my old videos and being like, I can do better. I know I can be better, and just becoming better. It's like
Based.
it's not the most effective method of motivation. You definitely do want a more natural source of motivation than just the pure, I can prove that I'm better than everyone else.
Extremely smooth Patreon plug though. Props for that.
Yeah, give me money, please.
You just list all the tiers he has.
Listen, guys, it starts at like $3, but it's worth it. You get behind the scenes shit.
If you would have gotten like a membership to the Patreon earlier, it would have only
It
been
would have been
$1.
like $1, yeah. We had to raise the prices because the economy's a bit tough, and
We? Who's we?
the Hanson Studios.
You and your other person.
Was we?
Here the
Oh,
team
yeah,
at
so true.
Hanson Studios, me, myself, and 6 other personalities in my mind.
I was about to make the same joke.
But genuinely, if you give me money on Patreon, I can like the main thing that the money on Patreon goes is like Adobe, like my Adobe subscription, and also maybe I want to start hiring artists and shit for my videos because I do want to keep raising the bar with every my main thing is with every upload I make, I want to raise the bar. I just want to make it better, right? Fool off! If you cancel that membership, it's gonna be more expensive when you resubscribe. Remember that.
Really?
I have a very good artist who works for me, and he worked on me. He worked with me since I did like
Since you had
the
the
analog
OG
horror
channel,
videos.
yeah.
Yeah, since I had like the old like analog horror, like I used to make analog horror.
For the record, John makes more money than me.
I do.
By the way.
But
I'm just
a little flex.
I'm
I make a little bit more money
I'm just
than this
dropping that
guy.
fact to let it be known. I need money, please.
So true.
but he actually works for me for free because we're friends.
my
And
God.
so I have offered this man money before, and it's like, please let me start paying you for this, and he's like, no, and he keeps giving me this really, really good art to use in videos and like projects.
Just take the dub, man.
Just take the dub. Don't even offer him money now. If he asks you in the future, just say you lost your chance, Buster.
Lost.
I think I'm doing a good enough job.
be,
Can I have some money?
That'd be really good.
think
That'd be
so.
really good for me if I had like a artist friend that could do shit for me. Technically one of my friends I know in real life does know how to draw really well, but he doesn't have a digital tablet or anything, so he can't like digitize it. And also I'd feel like weird asking one of my actual friends, like, yo, can you draw this for a video? Can you draw Hitler shooting himself for a video? I'm
So
just
true.
not really comfortable with that. I'm not really comfortable with asking for shit for free in general. I'm a person that's like, yeah, I feel better if I pay.
Crazy.
Yeah, take advantage of your Adobe shit if you get it from school. Fun fact, if your school never deactivates your account, then they never stop paying the subscription, by the way.
Yeah, but they don't like pay for my subscription. It's just that they get
No,
a discount.
I'm saying if you're like in the arts faculty and you get it.
Oh right, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I'm going into business. I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna
So
be
true.
completely honest. To anyone going to college, if you're gonna pick a major, pick something you're passionate about or something you're really good at. Like, I'm really good at business shit, so I'm gonna go into business because it's like easy way to make money, and for me it would be minimal work, because I'm like naturally good at it. My business professor in school, in high school, was like, yeah, man, you should study business. If you don't study business, I'll pay you to study business, because you actually know a lot of. Because I never studied and I always did good in the test. So he was like, you have a natural talent, do it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, try to find professors in school that motivate you to study shit. That's a good thing. This meant you're studying foreign relations. My condolences. My condolences. I know,
Bros on the Hoi4 degree.
I know a couple people that want to study foreign relations, and they're like, my fucking life sucks.
Why? Because it, you know, the teaching is boring, or because there's just no jobs.
Foreign relations just fucking sucks. It's an ever-shifting field. Like, imagine being a guy studying foreign relations, and you graduate, your first assignment is negotiate a peace treaty between Ukraine and Russia. Like, I shoot myself.
But like, do they even, like, who even employs them? Or is it like think tanks or governments, or like, where are they supposed to get work?
I don't know.
Interesting.
You work for the government and for like journalist shit and stuff, which
I
sucks.
see. But you can just get like an unknown YouTube channel with 10k subs to do that.
It could. Well, that's how channels started. Most people, mostly respected journalists, are just like people that started making like documentary videos or commentary videos when they're like 10 years old on YouTube. And
Interesting.
and
I don't
become-
think
like,
that's how it
about-
works here.
No, it is how it works. Think about this. You're Turkey Tom. You could get employed at like any news
Okay.
agency because
I really do not think so.
because your YouTube channel is a good resume that you do know how to make journalistic journalistic research, right? Like if I went out on
Right.
the street, if I went out to look for a job, I could probably get a job at like an editing job in real life, because I can just show them my videos, be like, yo, here's my fucking resume, look at my channel, and they'd see like, this dude knows how Adobe works.
Yeah.
The internet really has like facilitated a lot of the getting job shit. Like, it makes it easier because YouTube can just be your resume now, which is really fun.
True. I mean, I've thought about that, but I do not think I could show any mortal my YouTube channel.
Why?
As in, well, I don't know.
I'm immortal and I've seen your YouTube channel. I've seen the
Okay,
work in
whatever.
progress stuff.
Okay, well, by mortal I just mean someone who is not into like Hoi4 YouTube or
You
whatever.
need to
I
show it
I
to
mean,
an extraterrestrial being.
yeah.
Oh, I had a question. Does like anybody's like family know like that they do YouTube or whatever?
don't
Or like
think so.
when we-
Yeah,
My-
my parents are super supportive.
I don't think so. My
Yes.
parents just know like this guy makes money on the internet. That's all they know. That's all they need to know. To
That's-
be honest.
Suspicious.
That's
I mean, my parents know that I have a YouTube channel, but I have not told them what, because they would not understand.
My
they-
mom, my
they-
mom actually watches my videos.
Oh hell
That's
no!
crazy.
Hell no, man.
Hanson, my mom actually like told me that she liked the video that you were in.
Which one? Which of the two?
The one I just made, yeah, with
Oh
Reggie.
no, dude! I think I'm enumerating the milfs. I don't know if that's a word. OnlyFans went never. I'm not a whore. Now John Parker, on the other hand.
Hey guys.
Wait, what happened? I wasn't locked in for 2 seconds.
You're too innocent,
Alright.
little bro. You're too innocent.
So true. Lil bro, like 2 years older than you.
Listen, nephew, you ain't ready for this.
So true.
I'm probably the youngest person in this call.
Yeah, Santiago,
Yeah,
man.
my jaw dropped when you told me how old you were when you like first started YouTube. That was crazy.
That's when he realized he could not, in fact, fall in love with you. He had to restrain himself.
Bro, just because I'm Swedish, you can't just go around joking about me being gay. That's
I can.
prejudicial.
I
That's
can.
racial prejudice.
That's not racial prejudice. That's national prejudice, alright?
Okay, that's true. Actually, that's true.
That's based
I
on a
have been
track
out-reddited
record-
once again.
That's based on a track record of your people being homosexuals. That's not
Well,
my fault.
but-
Your people made the prejudice.
But when I make those types of arguments about other people's, I get called. No, never mind.
Yeah, because
That's
you're
fair.
white.
Yeah, you have a point. You have a point.
Hanson, you're the whitest man in Panama. You have an award for
Listen,
the whitest man in Panama.
listen, man, that's racist what you're saying. I'll have you know I'm a very multicultural individual.
Really.
I am.
I don't think it's
Underneath
racist
the
to say
award,
that.
it says Chief Conquistador.
Listen,
I don't want to
True.
hear it.
just because I'm white, just because I have hazel eyes, you can't keep making these accusations.
so
You-
nice.
You can't.
You
keep
sailed over from
I
Spain
mean-
in the year 2004.
You can't.
No,
keep
he's
saying-
a
I'm on the
T10
pyramid.
on the eye chart.
C10 on
yeah.
the eye chart. That's really good. That's really good. That's like
That's
top
the
dog material.
Oh, dog.
That's better than Andrew Tate. I'll say that.
That's extremely real.
I do know people with A10 eyes. I do not have A10 eyes. When I was younger. Fun fact. This is a genetics fact. My hair color and eye color actually changed when I was younger. I used to be blonde with green eyes when I was younger, and as I got older, it shifted to like brown hair with hazel eyes. So I am an honorary Aryan. Actually, I shouldn't say that.
Well, you know, that's up for me to decide.
Oh yeah, you're the raceologist after all. You are Swedish. You invented eugenics.
Well, I mean, we got the same score on the Racecaster video. I mean, I'm not more of a raceologist than you are.
That's true. All I will say is, just based on hearing Hollow Being, I was able to discern his racial composition.
That was so funny.
What? How? Like, is he
and I managed to,
Quebecois?
and I managed to figure out how he looked just based on how he talks. It's we don't need to get into why Santiago was there. Santiago.
You
Was
should
there.
have.
He sure
You
was
should've.
doing that.
You should have gone with the phrenology degree and not the business degree. You seem to
no,
have a
I-
natural ability
I was
for it.
in the I was in the humanities in high school. I couldn't go for science jobs, for a science career.
Alright.
Like in Panama, we have a weird like degree thing. It's kind of like what they have in the UK, but shittier, where you have to choose a major to get your bachelor's degree. So I have my bachelor's in the humanity. Liberal arts fucking sucks. I hate my liberal arts teacher. I have no problem saying that publicly, by the way, because she was a bitch.
Hmm.
I would leak the full legal. But then that would expose me.
Her
That's
whole
how much
name,
I-
address.
Yeah, that's how much I fucking hate that cunt.
What is liberal arts? I mean, that doesn't really translate to
Well,
Swedish.
technically the class was called Beautiful Arts, where you just look at like film
Beautiful
and
arts.
where you just look at film and arts shit, but there was nothing beautiful about that class. Our teacher was like baked 24/7. She would smoke. We were convinced she smoked weed. One day we were in class, right? This dude was fucking with her, like as you do, cause you're a dickhead teenager. And she suddenly said,
Real.
"Listen, you're unalighting my chakras."
Did she actually say that?
Yes.
Unironically.
Yes.
How
She-
does that translate into Spanish?
She went. I aligned
Mis
my
chakras.
chakras. Yeah. Estás desalineando mis chakras. Las tenía alineadas
Wow.
esta mañana, me las desalineaste. It was crazy.
I'm practically honorary Panamanian.
For the record, she also did her grades based on favoritism. Cause what I know, cause
Classic.
I have proof because I did the fucking final assignment for 2 of my classmates. They paid me to do it, and you know I'm a businessman. I had to take the deal. I made $40 that day. I did it for 2 of my classmates.
It's crazy.
I copy pasted the same fucking assignment. I just made my assignment, but with their information for like their shit that they had to do. Because there was like some written part of the final assignment, some written shit. I got a 3.8 on it. They both got a 4.2 and a 4.6 respectively. It was 3 copy pasted pages. So that I have proof that she graded based on favoritism.
Man, that's crazy. At least you got the $40 though. I mean, what's that? Half your GDP?
No. That's like 1%.
1%.
GDP or skibidi.
Ooh, Skippy.
Hawk on my tour.
God damn it. Man.
If she don't hawk Tua,
Oh, it's
I don't
over.
hawk Tua.
Oh, Portugal joined the Comintern.
Dude, I'm
In the
sorry,
footage.
Spain.
Never mind, it's over. Never mind, we're back. I mean, never mind. No, no, it's over.
Well, the Spanish
Remind you
can't.
Oh my
It's over.
Fauci.
The Spanish can't ever win the Civil War now. It's kind of fucked.
We're just gonna
Listen,
kill him.
The
It's gonna be fine.
The grandson in high school is just like charge your classmates to do the job for them. The Beck Ribbentrop Pact. Yeah, sure. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What's short about, man? I can't see your screen.
Man, in the footage,
In the
something happened.
footage.
You
gotta
footage,
be-
you're
Something
okay.
happened? Impossible.
Got a bit chunky. No, but yeah, the grandson for high school is just like do your classmates' like homework for them for monetary gain. That's what I did. For like, I never studied for anything. Never fucking. I never studied for anything except calculus. After I started getting medicated, I never did anything. I didn't pay attention in class. I was always playing video games in class, like Fortnite and shit. Graduated with like a 4.1, 4.2 GPA, which in America, that's like in America, it's like a 3.2, 3.3 GPA. That's like okay enough. It's above average. Good enough to get me into a good college. So I ain't
It's
complaining.
above average.
It's above average. You know what else? is
Yeah, well,
above
that's just, man, that's just how high school goes, though. I mean, I didn't study at all. Well, I did study for
It's
the first
'cause,
few years, but then
It's kind
after a
of
bit. So basically, in Sweden, right? When you apply for university, there are two ways
you just
typically to get into
automatically get in
university.
because it's a welfare state.
No, you don't get in automatically. It gets paid for, but you don't get in automatically. But
Yeah.
basically, right? So there are two ways to get into university. Either you apply with your like grade point average from high school, or you can do a specific like standardized test. I guess the American equivalent would be the SAT or something.
I didn't do the SAT.
Yeah, something
I'm
like
not
that.
I'm not going to college in America. I'm going to the UK. I do have to do an
Yeah.
extra year of college though, because I didn't do the SAT.
So based. But yeah, so we have an SAT equivalent, right? And you can just do that, and that, so if you do well on that test, you just have to get a passing grade in like a few things from high school, and other than that, your grades from high school just don't matter. So I just did that test, and I got such an absurdly high score that telling you my score, because the scores are public, right? So I got such a high score that if I told you my score, you could probably find out like my social security number. So yeah, so I could get into anything.
I did the SAT
in the entire country.
I did the SAT practice test online because my dad was like, "You need to do this shit because just in case you have to do the SAT, do the practice test." I didn't prepare for it. I got like a 1450, I think, on the practice test for the SAT, and the max score is like 1600. So it's like,
oh, that's nice.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm a smart individual. You wouldn't know it just talking to me or like watching my videos, but I do have a brain in my noggin.
Crazy.
Like, to be fair, I do make myself dumber for my videos. I dumb myself down. Because no one wants to hear an intellectual speak. Not to sound pretentious.
Yes, my
Wants to
audience,
sound like the intellectual.
my audience couldn't handle me at my normal, so I had to dumb myself down to their level.
I did. I
If
was
they
just,
clicked on the picture of the anime girl and then heard my intellectual speakings, they would click right off.
to be fair, they think,
So I had
to be
to
fair,
start
it would make
using
me seem more,
Snibbity.
it would make me seem autistic, to be fair. Yeah, I am going to the UK for university. September 2025, we're moving. It's... Oof.
It's crazy.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. First place I'm visiting after the UK, I'm gonna make the flight to Sweden, and I'm gonna kiss low time preference in the mouth. It's gonna be recorded
That's
event.
crazy.
He doesn't know it, but it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter if he consents or not, because it's gonna happen.
Thanks for the reminder to never tell you my address.
Who said I need your address?
Don't all Swedes live in the same house?
Yeah, all
like it's a
Swedes live
communal
in.
Yeah.
sort of
All
thing?
Swedes live in the Uppsala factory.
Yes, the Swede factory, where all the Swedes are made.
In Uppsala, Sweden.
So true.
I wasn't ready for it, and they're like, I'm not black. You can't say that, it's racist. You can't say I'm a different race, because then people are gonna dig up all the racist shit I've said. It's gonna make me look worse. Please.
What's going on in your chat, man? I'm so locked in on the pre-recorded Hoi4 footage that I can't look.
The autismo's getting to you, yeah. Dude, you know what? Something I've started doing recently, actually. I've started calling autistic people autismos.
That's reasonable.
Because it sounds funny. It sounds.
What the man?
I'm not
The
British.
Spaniards, they're evacuating. No!
Spain's over. Like,
No, it's never over.
It's
It's,
over.
it's just that, you know, as soon as they were cut off, I mean, they still had a port, but as soon as they were cut off, like, from the rest of the country, like, from the south, they just left immediately and left me to die, but I'm saving it now.
Oh yes, sir.
Italian expeditionary
I'm
force
not a
will
woman.
conquer all.
I think it's clear to see that I'm not a woman when you talk. Like when you hear my voice, you hear my deep voice, right?
He's gonna start doing
You-
the part of the.
For some reason though, after the charity stream, people started calling me like Hollow Being's boyfriend. I don't know why.
I mean, there was quite a lot of sexual tension, I have to admit.
What? And you
Between
and you
all
say-
8 of us.
And you say you're not gay. You say you're
No,
not.
I'm just observing. Right?
Oh yeah, you're just observing the gay porn. You're not into it. You just watch it for the plot, right?
Man. There's no winning with you people. You just decided that
people?
Swedish people are all gay.
What do you mean,
Yeah,
you
you
people?
people.
You
people.
It's just.
Don't you
Sorry,
dare talk
Mike.
about the Latinx community like that.
Don't say that word. That word's racist.
Oh man.
Latinx
I can't
is
win.
Crazy. You can't win because you're Swedish.
Come on, man.
Anyone in chat got questions? We're kind of running out of topic. I can yap for an extended period, but it's like the well's running dry.
What do you mean? Did you have an actual list of questions? Because I
did
mean, I
not.
just showed up.
I had some. I just
Bring
like
him
we
out,
just
dude.
going
Whip
down
him out.
Yeah,
this-
bring him out, bring him out.
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Okay.
Take some space. Take some
Alright,
space.
alright,
I think
alright.
next time, I think I'm gonna make
Next
like a
time,
wheel.
next time it's definitely gonna be a bit more focused. This was the
A wheel.
experiment, you could say.
I'm gonna make a wheel and put like a bunch of goofy questions and goofy like little challenges on like 500 of them, and then we'll just spin it and then do that.
I've got a topic.
Like 1
Hoi4
second without like Wheel of Nations. You're already having withdrawals.
I've got a topic. The Hoi4 board game. Who's buying it, and why is it stupid?
I'm not buying that shit.
Who's
Yeah, I know.
buying it? That thing was like the size of a fridge.
You know who's buying that Hoi4 board game? Is not the size of a fridge. What the fuck are you
Did you see?
smoking?
Did you see the video they had of it?
It's not that big.
I
It's
swear it was
average.
like, no way.
All I'm saying
I
is,
gotta leave the video again.
I know a certain YouTuber who's buying it, and he tried to judge me for buying the Fortnite Miku skins. I brought up to him, you've bought a worthless piece of Hoi4 memorabilia, and you want to judge me for my purchases, and he shut the fuck up because he knew it was good for it.
Can you name drop?
I'd rather not. He might have his. I don't want to expose him like that, you know.
Can you
Alright.
name drop?
Exposed for buying the Hoi4 board game.
He's probably gonna make a community post when he gets it, so people will know a couple months from now. I will say though, I did buy
That's
the Meowba
penalty.
plush. There's no excuse for that. I did buy the Meowba plush.
Yeah, for some reason you told me about it too. Like, you don't know what I'm gonna do with that information.
I told you because you're a trusted individual. If you betray
Alright,
my
that's fair.
trust, listen, you do. I can be your angel or your debile. You choose.
What language was that?
I don't know.
So true.
Slovakian.
Look what I put in chat.
What happened, chat?
Alright, let's
in
see.
the
Fembean by the Hoi4 board. That's true. It is Fembean. Everyone should go to Mean Bean's channel and start just commenting "Good job, Fembean" on every video, no matter what.
beam.
No matter what happens,
Man.
like no matter what's happening in the video, just comment "Good job, Fembean." He loves it. Yeah, autismo language. Yeah.
It
Wow.
didn't seem like he appreciated it during the charity stream.
He appreciated it a lot. He's a tsundere.
That's so true.
A tsundere.
5 die
5
What?
die.
on the Hoi4 board game.
5
You got
die.
5.
Oh my god. One for combat.
3
one for
colors.
organization.
Look what's going on here.
What's going on?
3
where?
colors.
Look what I put in the other chat.
What the fuck?
The other
is that?
chat.
That's like the campaign for North Africa, dude. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who's gonna buy
That's-
that? No one would buy
That's
that.
pretty tame. Like,
The campaign for
board
North
game
Africa
wise.
is better, I will say. Sacred Jihad to Mean Beans. Yeah. Go to Mean Beans channel. Start commenting. We love you, Fembean. Every video. There's no context. We love you, Fembean.
Just do it on his Discord.
He's gonna kill me when he sees the VOD, but I don't care.
When he sees the VOD. No one's watching this, bud.
No one's watching this one. Did you see the thumbnail for the stream, by the way?
I think I saw some. Wait, which one did you go for? Is it the one with the the K on cast?
Yeah. I color graded.
All right,
too.
well that's a good one then.
I color graded.
Wow.
You see, I'm an expert.
Yeah.
I still can't tell the difference.
I can.
I think your color.
Your monitor is just not good enough.
Yeah, John. How much money did you spend on your monitor versus how much money did you spend on Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare?
What?
Hey, let's not get personal here. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 was one of the greatest games of the 2010s.
It's
I'm saying
peak.
is, I'm replaying Call of Duty United Offensive right now. That game's fire. I'm still replaying.
I
World
only
at
play
War.
Paradox games.
Yeah, I mean, I play Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty. Call of Duty's
I
fun.
was a big Call of Duty person back in the day.
Cock of Duty.
Dude,
Hawk of
We all
Duty.
need to get lobotomized, man.
Hawk of Duty, dude. Like Hawk Tua.
this is what Hearts of Iron does to people.
This is. Yeah, we had John Fapper in here. John Fapper, do you want to say as to why you're called John Fapper? You want to expose the truth?
Expose the truth.
He just faps a lot.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Like the whole lore, he just likes fapping.
Kind of simple. It's simple.
Hold on, I got a question for everybody.
Yeah.
For Hearts of Iron, when did everybody start playing?
2017 or
18.
18. Yeah.
Let me actually check my.
Your purchase history on Steam.com.
Yeah, well, how do I do that again? Let's see. Is it the?
You go to
I would
what
get a
is it?
lobotomy at 20k if I could.
Steam and then
You gotta like support and
games?
shit. And I started playing like 2017, 2018. Fun fact: the reason I got into Hearts of Iron wasn't because of ISP or anything. It was because of a Swedish YouTuber known as Killian Experience. Fucking love that channel. He made a Hoi4 video where he played like New Zealand.
Oh, I watched that video. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
It's an incredible video, and I've been playing it ever since. He made the video I think in
Extreme Kino.
2016, but I didn't watch it until like 2017, 2018, and I was like, that game looks fun. I want to do the New Zealand Sheep Empire,
So true.
and then I never did it.
Yeah, because you can't. Well, you can,
Well,
I
you
guess.
can, but it's just too difficult, and I never got into it. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a huge
Let's
gap
hear.
of time before I got the game and started making videos, because I just didn't have the
Reasonable.
fun fact.
Yeah,
the
it was the same with me.
The reason I started doing this channel was just to parody fucking big Hoi4 YouTubers. Like one of the first series I ever did was top 5 hottest Hoi4 shit, where I would just go into Hoi4 and I'd just pick an arbitrary topic and be like, oh, this is the top 5 sexiest things in that thing.
I remember those videos.
It was asinine. Do not go back and watch those.
I don't know. They were okay.
They were okay, but they weren't good.
So I'm still trying to figure out how to see my purchase history. Hold on. Let's see.
You have to go into
John-
the
know it's-
Top
It's
five
probably-
wiener-shaped things in Hoi 4.
top
Number
5
1,
Kiva.
Kiva. Number 2, that new state in Belgium.
Number 3,
Number 3.
Tanatuva.
Manitoba looks like a.
Oh, I found it. Go to
Looks like a
games,
penis.
like on the top bar, and then
I
do
won't buy the Hoi4 board game, man. If I do, I'd have to sell my Myoba plush. I can't do
redeem a
that.
Steam wallet code, and then go to my account details.
Like I can't afford the Melba plush if I buy the board game. Like get serious, fool. Come on, you know what I'm about. You know I'm about that life, quote unquote.
I can not find this. I'm such a boomer, man.
You are. You're old
Let's
head.
see. Yeah, for real.
You haven't even played Call of Duty United Offensive. Like it's the best game ever.
But
made.
I wasn't allowed to.
Why?
What was your first COD?
It had violence in it and shit. you know,
United
that's-
Offensive was my first Call of Duty game. I played it at my grandma's house in Santiago with a shitty fucking Sony Vaio laptop. It's a
What do you
really
mean?
cool
I've
game.
never even heard of that.
No, I didn't play it with you. I played it in
United
the city,
Offensive?
Santiago. United Offensive. It was the expansion pack for Call of Duty 1. So Call of Duty 1, it was technically ported to consoles. It was called like Call of Duty The Big Red 1 for like PS2
Oh,
for
oh,
PS2
oh,
and shit.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
it was
yeah.
but it was based off the United Offensive Expansion Pack for Call of Duty 1. And that's
On the topic, Hanson, have you ever played Fortnite?
I have. I'm a big Fortnite gamer. I play it daily, almost. I don't know why. It started in school. One of my friends got me into it because they what do you call? Yeah, one of my friends got me into it because Solid Snake was in the game. He was like, "Hey, you like Metal Gear? You should buy the game." I was like, "Ah, fuck. You should play Fortnite." And I downloaded Fortnite, bought the Metal Gear skin day one.
That's the craziest reason to get into it.
And I've just never stopped playing. Technically, like in my current account on PC, I've put like 86 hours into Fortnite since last year. But total, like, counting the time when I was a toddler playing Fortnite in like 2017 and shit, and like on Xbox and across every platform, I probably put in like decades, like over 500 hours into Fortnite easily, which is kind of tame when you consider I have like 5k hours in Hoi4. I'm not proud of that number. It's just what it is.
You didn't tell me that you declared war on France or whatever. I have to get in to help you. Hold on.
Well, of course I didn't tell you it's Avad.
Oh yeah, well I need to know so that I can look.
Yeah.
So I can look at the footage and analyze.
Didn't play what? I have played Fortnite. I bought the Miku skin. First day of the Miku skin, I spent 18 hours grinding out the music pass, and I got my battle pass from level 52 to level level 82. But I did get the Miku skin, so it's worth it. Anything for the
Ridiculous.
You know. It's not that bad. It's not like it's a good addiction to have. I think it's better than crack. Or be actually, I am an alcoholic. You saw the beer I drank yesterday, the Monster.
Yeah, that was a big beer.
Whole liter.
Yeah.
I remember by the end of it, it actually like got me tipsy by the end of it, cause it was just so much beer and it's like 18 fucking % alcohol, which is ridiculous. No one should drink a liter of dark beer, but I did. I did it for the vine, you know. You gotta do shit for the vine sometimes.
For the vine, yeah.
Real.
For the vine. Vine like the city in Austria.
Oh yes, Vine.
Yeah, what's everyone's Hoi4 hours looking like?
Let me check. Hold on.
More than all
I
three
probably
of
have
you.
the fewest. I have like 3,400. And I've been
I
playing.
think
I found my
3,800.
purchase history. I got it in mid 2017.
3,400?
But yeah,
Let
yeah.
me check mine. 6,100.
Oh,
I'm
How much
You
yours?
got it pretty close.
I'm
What's
dedicated.
yours, Santiago?
Mine's 3,800.
I'm a dedicated man. If I like a game, I'll play it a lot. That's just how it is.
6,221.5.
John
alright.
has an
Call me into
addiction.
the war.
No, ask to join.
Alright, I've asked.
There you go.
We're just gonna kill him.
We're gonna kill him. Haha. But the main reason I got to Hoi4 is because I don't know, something in my brain just got tickled and I just never stopped playing.
Yeah, real. I just watched one of my friends play it and I thought, what, you're playing as Sweden and you're invading Norway? That's crazy! That's the best thing ever!
You
And
can
I,
get
you
back the oil.
Let me be.
I got into Hoi4 watching Drew Darnell during his like peak.
Hell,
During his like peak. And I spent the first 200 hours of
observing?
Hoi4 just watching
Oh
the
my
AI.
God.
It took me 200 hours before I was like, you know
Oh my
what?
God.
I'm gonna learn how to play this game.
Yeah,
this
that's
man
what
has
I'm
like
gonna be.
severe autismo. He's a huge
Millennium
autismo.
Dawn Classic Battle
Yeah.
Royale.
I think
Observed.
I think I might get Graveyard of Empires for free when they start doing like the sponsorship. I didn't get a sponsorship for this one for Gutter Dammering for the record. I just got the DLC given to me for free, which is still like huge. Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's
Paradox
very
Interactive.
cool.
But I never did make.
How did they go about doing that, by the way? Did they like
They just
find
got
your?
contact
Did
with
they
me.
message you on your business email, or did they just know your Steam account somehow?
No, I got in contact with the guy that does the thingies, and he was like,
You asked them, or
I was like,
or
no,
they asked you?
It's because I got told like, yeah, you should do this if you haven't already. You should message the guy to get the DLC for free, so I did, and I got it. I don't know.
Based?
It's a simple.
I messaged.
Yeah.
Start doing that too.
I emailed that guy that you sent, and
He got late.
still hasn't responded.
Well, it's because he was on holiday, and also there's like no new DLCs coming out now. So I think you gotta wait until there's something big happening.
Ooh.
Well, to be fair, I did buy the expansion pass, so I don't really need
Same.
it.
He saw your Steam account. He was like, "Oh my god, he doesn't need it." I think honestly,
This
if
guy
I'd
will buy it no matter if we give it to him or not.
If I'd bought the pass, like the expansion pass, I probably would have just given away the key. Because I don't care that much.
That's true. That's true. That's a good way to like have a giveaway without having to pay money for it.
Yeah, I've never minded doing giveaways. I just don't feel like organizing it because I feel like it would be a mess.
Yeah.
What
I
the
also feel
fuck?
like it's a bit. Oh, we're back.
We've got a problem on our hands.
I don't know. Are we at war with? We're not at war with the Soviets, so this is still an upgrade. I
We're
think.
gonna have to go to war with the Soviet.
Yeah, of course. But
Why
like,
do you
and
guys
they
sound like you're
surrendered
playing the game?
And they
What?
surrounded us on all fronts. No, we're just narrating it, Santiago. You don't get the grind.
yeah, we're.
Haven't you seen my videos? All I do is narrate. Dude, let me be honest though. 1 liter of beer is not for the faint of heart, especially not dark beer. Holy shit.
10 trillion beers, please.
You've seen the Sisyphus picture, right?
Of course.
That was me halfway through the beer, just pushing the boulder up. I was pushing the boulder up, but I could never quite reach the top.
It's
Until
over.
until I took that last sip, and I damn near passed out. It wasn't the proudest.
That doesn't sound healthy, man.
I'm not the proudest of that, but it was yummy beer. And I did
So
it
true.
like baby back ribs soaked in beer.
Like properly cooked, or did you just pour beer on them?
No. Like we were at this tavern right yesterday, and in the menu items they had like we bought a pretzel to start off because you know it's German themed. You gotta have your pretzel, and then we
In South America, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, not south, technically north.
Okay,
But,
that's true. My bad. My
But
bad.
yeah. But we had pretzels, one each of us, and then me and my friend we both got an order of baby back ribs with the chippies, and yeah, and the baby back ribs were like cooked with like the beer on top of them, like when you cook something with like wine in it, you know, kind of that principle.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like steamed, but also so it has no alcohol content. But I offset
Yeah,
the
yeah.
balance by just drinking the alcohol separately.
This guy, man.
And
This is where your Patreon money is going, by the way.
That's not the picture money. That's coming out of the money I got for graduating high school from my family members because they gave me a
That's
congratulations.
even worse.
No, because
Oh, well.
my aunt looked at me and she said use this money to have fun. So I had fun. I had my fun. It wasn't that expensive to fair. A liter of beer. It was 8% Polander. It was from a barrel, and it only cost $13, like, which isn't that bad. And that's counting taxes.
$13.
13
For how much?
United
Like
a
for
liter.
that liter?
For the liter. The food-
$13, like
Yeah.
American dollars.
United States dollars. With a
I think that's-
with the 7% ITBMS tax on it, because alcohol has tax in Panama.
Yeah, well,
The
it does
food
here
can-
too, but I don't think you'd get up to $13 here, and we're like expensive ass country.
No, but it's because you don't get it. You're thinking about if you buy individual if you buy individual bottles up to a liter, it wouldn't cost $13, obviously, right? But I'm talking, I bought a single glass from barrel beer. Like this is beer that was aged in a barrel.
Oh, okay, so it was more premium than
So
okay, that's fine.
it was a more premium beer. It was dark beer, which has a higher alcohol content, and dark beer is always more expensive than normal beer. So I
Dark
didn't
beer's
mind,
the evil version of beer.
honestly, I didn't mind
Stop
paying the
being
premium.
racist.
I didn't mind paying the premium for it, TBH, because it's a cool thing. Like who else can say I've drank a liter of beer? Actually, that's the second time I drank a liter of beer at that place. Because the first time I went, I spent $7 on a liter, a tall ass glass of like it was some German beer. It was like blonde beer instead of dark beer.
Hmm.
I love beer, man. How long after I moved to the UK I start hearing him with a British accent? That's gonna be a fun little thing.
That'd be funny to hear.
Mid narration of a video, I just switched the accent.
Yeah, bruv, went to the pub, right?
Oh man, so I went to the pub, I had some fish and chips.
I'll tell you what, mate. Vietnam was taking the fucking piss, yeah? It was taking the fucking piss out of Thailand, yeah?
Yeah, man,
Island?
yeah, man,
Oh yeah, that's some lore.
I ate the fish, I ate the chips. Simple life. Simple life. I can't do an accent. I can't force an accent.
No, that was weak.
I can't force an accent. No,
Crazy.
people already think I'm from there. Like when they see me in real life, people don't think I'm from Panama. They tell me you are not from this land.
Because you're a conquistador.
I'm not. You gotta stop saying that. That's an allegation.
So true.
You spread smallpox to the land.
No, that was the British. That was not the Spanish. The Spanish spread their seed.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think I've seen a. Never mind.
5 times 30, where it's just the dude humping the floor.
What?
I sound
Was that a
like
chat
one
thing?
of the Beatles when speaking English. I don't think that's true.
One of the Beatles?
Which one?
Yeah, he sounds like John Lennon.
I just shot John Lennon, so maybe. It's a reference right there. Esoteric reference.
I don't think that's very esoteric. I think it's pretty well known that he was shot.
I mean the song, man.
What?
There's a song.
Okay, maybe-
I just shot John Lennon.
Oh, I see. Maybe it is an esoteric reference then.
It's more popular than the fact that he got shot and you don't know it.
No, well, I live under a rock, man. I only play Hoi4.
You only play Hoi4. You only listen to Ace Combat OST.
Yep.
Hey, wake up, Hoi4. Nothing else.
Wake up,
Go
crank
to
my knob
bed.
to Hoi4. Take a shower, crank my knob to Hoi4.
Wake up, take a shit, get
Jordan.
out of bed. Hoi4.
Jork the Johnson to Hoi4. John Fapper, when will you stop fapping your Johnson?
I fell down the stairs a few days ago.
That's
He's
nothing, man.
deflecting. He's deflecting.
You know, when I was in high school, I just fell down the stairs one day. Like, I was going down the stairs, suddenly everything went black, and then I just, like, opened my eyes and I was like, on the floor.
Crazy shit.
Staring at the ceiling. It was bad. Who up hoying there for? It's a great question. Do we have any answers in the voice chat?
I'm always
I mean-
playing my 4.
I'm not
See-
playing Hoi4 right now. The footage you're
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
is
yeah.
pre-recorded.
Listen, I don't want to say anything, but for some reason, whenever we're on a live stream, John just gets fucking insane. He gets really gay when we're on live.
I'm not gay. Well, I am. Well, I don't get gay on the live stream.
You do!
How?
Last live
He
stream,
has
you were
been-
saying gay shit, dude.
What gay shit? Bring examples. I want court evidence.
Someone can bring
He
up the
dropped the
VOD.
spoon.
Last live stream, he was like, "Oh yeah, I jork it every day."
I don't say that.
You said
I
that
did
last
not.
live stream. Someone asked you how many times a day do you jork your Johnson. You were like, "Oh, every minute." We have footage.
No, I said 4.
That's
not
true.
better.
That's true.
We have video footage. We have video footage in this. I almost said a bad word. I almost said the slur.
This guy, man.
Listen.
That would have been an instant clip.
It would have been a great clip. It's expected of me at this point. I joined.
Does anyone actually make clips of our stuff?
Well, we're not gonna
I think-
say, but someone's gonna clip farm this afterwards for the record. We're gonna become the biggest
Not gonna
Hoi4
clip-
podcast because we're the only Hoi4 podcast.
I don't know. I mean, we have like a combined viewership of maybe 20k.
No,
Because I think
20K?
most of us are like duplicates.
Well, no, combined. If we look at our combined subs, it's well over 50k. I think.
Yeah, but
Technically.
yeah, but
the
how many
biggest
of
one.
those don't you think are like subscribed to multiple of us?
Yeah, it might be like closer to 30k. I don't know. I'm the biggest channel here. I'm the most important, as everyone knows.
Extremely
You
real.
should all listen to me. Biggest channel here.
I'm Himothy.
Who's Himothy?
Well, that's me. I'm Himothy.
Oh, my bad.
Haven't you seen my role? I'm the guy.
Should we call this
Spiked it.
I don't
podcast
think I
the
have.
Hoi4cast? I mean, Hoi4cast.
What? Actually, that's a pretty good name. I think we should.
Hoilecast.
That's worse than
The
anything I.
No, no, no. No,
Fucking-
no, the Hoyle post.
Dude, somehow that's
Alright,
worse
so-
than anything I've ever said in my career. Wow. Actually,
I
no,
really
it's
don't
not.
think so.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah.
Alright, how do we divide up this faction?
I'm just gonna annex
How
shit.
did how did you divide up this faction?
I
Yeah,
think
how-
you. I
how-
think
Oh,
you
yeah.
took. I think you took Switzerland.
Oh yeah, that's true. And
How
like
else was it?
Mediterranean things and African things.
Where's the Dutch East
Yeah.
Indies? I was pondering where the Dutch East Indies were in this clip.
I like how people think I'm serious when I say I jorg it 4 times a day.
No, come on, that's
I completely assume
way.
you're serious. To be fair,
Really?
well, it's on character, you know.
It's on character.
Yeah, man.
What?
It's just like something John does. He just jorks it all day.
I don't know. He has been very
Fortnite
well behaved
videos.
this stream, I think.
This stream he's been a good boy, but normally he's a devil.
By the way, Santiago, did you have any other like topics? I think you had two, right? Two written down. Like we've all been over how we got into Hoi4.
I asked, what was this? Like, how did everyone get into Hearts of Iron? And now we're talking about the Holocaust.
No, we're not talking about the Holocaust. John brought it up because John's an anti-Semite.
I'm not. I love
man.
Jews. I love Jews. Jews are my favorite.
You can't say that anymore, man. We hate Jews. They're killing Palestinians.
What? Unprompted, bro. The script was. No, never mind.
You need to
That is
support.
not what the podcast script said.
You need to support
Kanye West, you
Palestine.
need to calm down.
Kanye West, I invoke you. Oh, did I ever tell you about the time I went to watch Sonic 3 movie with my friends and we invoked the spirit of Christian and he showed up?
We showed up.
Yeah. We started watching the movie. We're like, Christian, we invoke your spirit, oh Christian. And then we saw a guy that looked exactly like Christian walk into the movie theater. It was fucking.
Bruh.
It was funny.
Crazy.
It was fucking insane. Yeah, why did
Who
you
is
say that?
contesting
What
Vorarlberg?
did you?
Okay.
Who's what? Me.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Why did you say that?
Mm.
That's a great question. Jonathan Parker. Why did
Yeah.
you say the shit in a Trump accent? Are you trying to signal
In a
something?
Trump
That's my normal voice, actually. When I talk, like the no accent guy.
John
Whoa,
loves
that's
Donald
some-
Trump. John loves Donald Trump.
You see, nobody knows Hearts of Iron 4 better than me.
John is like Trump's biggest. He voted Trump 20 times. She
So
parking.
true.
She parking my John talk, man.
All right. So, what things? I think we
Just
so
to
that
be
we don't
clear,
contest.
I can't vote.
She Hansen on my park until I low preference gaming.
Low taper face.
God damn it. But so we should divide France like so that we don't contest with each other unnecessarily.
We're gonna reinvade it, so it's fine.
You guys already
What?
did this. What are you
Alright, but-
talking about?
Well, we should still you know.
Can the,
I'm just gonna
can-
like get the colonial shit and I'll click done.
Can
Alright,
you,
well, I'll forfeit Aquitaine and Midi
I'm
Pyrenees.
so lightheaded from just fucking
Never mind.
talking so much.
low time,
Yeah.
can
Low
you look
taper
in the
gaming.
ChudTuber Central?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
that be your new username? It matches the
What the
acronym. It matches
Low
the
taper
acronym.
fade.
Oh.
You know
I'd
what
sooner
else is
kill this.
massive?
Oh man, it's ridiculous. Low taper fade gaming.
Low taper fade.
I'm such an
I'll
old
put
head.
it.
I
I'll
didn't
put it
even
in the
know.
YouTube chat. I'll put it in the YouTube chat so people can see it too. Do you guys think that should be LT's new
Low
YouTube
taper
username?
fade.
Type 1 if you believe.
LTP, is it true that you
believe.
cook a meatball?
Yeah, every time. Like these last few days when I've been doing nothing but studying, I've been eating meatballs every single day because it's so
Ooh.
east to make.
That's fucked
Sweet.
up.
This
Low
is
taper
fun.
fade game.
Yeah,
What is a
you're-
low taper fade?
Well, it's something
Okay, this
Ninja
guy
has.
really only knows Hoi4, and that's it.
Yeah, and my
What
editing
if
software.
what if Hansen got a low taper fade? This is the question.
That would never happen. Sorry to
No,
say.
no,
What
but-
if?
You should, yeah, what if? You have to entertain the hypothetical. Otherwise, people will,
I
you know,
will-
call you low IQ.
Well, if I got a low taper fade, maybe I get some bitches. Actually, probably not. Have the.
I've confirmed the next thing.
Hanson, would you rather have a low taper fade or a sexual assault charge?
Whoa!
You gotta choose. You gotta choose one.
Now you gotta choose.
Low taper fade, I think. Oh no, my hair is not built for that. I have like white person hair. Oh my god. Hoi4 buying property in Egypt. Yeah, you know when you buy property in Egypt, they gift you a
I bought
copy
a
of
property in Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the property. Ayo, shut the fuck up.
And then they give you a discount code for Hearts Iron 4 on the Nintendo Sega.
What the fuck happened to your France?
Oh yeah, did you guys see the Nintendo Switch 2 announcement?
It was hard to avoid.
I know it existed, but I didn't watch that shit.
I watched the
Did you
announcement.
see what they did to Donkey Kong?
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up. No, but I probably won't buy it.
Insane.
There's a 90% chance I don't buy a Switch 2. The only way I buy it is if there's good Pokemon games on it, and if they make a Switch 2 Lite, because I like the Lite consoles better. Like I like the Switch Lite over the Switch. Never bought a Switch, but if I were to buy a Switch, it'd be a Switch Lite. Because my problem is I don't give a fuck about detachable controllers or showing it to the TV. When I buy a Nintendo, it's purely for the handheldness. Actually, I have a DSi that I homebrewed specifically to play like DS and GBA games. I bought it for $26 in Santiago recently.
He bought it from me.
You have a
guys.
Joy-Con mouse?
What?
That's
That is a
crazy.
fucked up looking Donkey Kong.
What's it-
Holy shit! I didn't even see. I wish the guys in the chat could see this because holy shit, I did not
Just-
know about this
Just
fucked
look it
up
up.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, look up Donkey
uh,
Kong from
Just look
Switch
up
2.
Video Game Donkey's video. And then at the end, he
They-
just looks at Donkey Kong. He's like,
It's because they fucked
What?
up Donkey Kong, dude.
That Donkey Kong looks like he's seen God.
No,
Like-
he does not.
yes.
It looks like he's seen Satan.
He saw Chris Pratt Mario, and that's what happened.
Also, for the record, the podcast is gonna be once every 2 weeks. So after this, this stream, next week's stream Saturday or stream Sunday is not gonna be podcast, but then the week after that's gonna be podcast. So we're doing it once every 2 weeks to just keep it so we don't end up killing each other and starting huge dramas. And they're only gonna be like max 2 hours long, 2-3 hours long, because just to not be sitting here for 6 hours. We need to eat food. We need to drink water. We need to live. I hope you.
We need to work on Somalia videos.
Real.
We're
I
all
think-
working on a Somalia video,
I think
right?
per capita, your
Yeah,
video's
yeah.
taking longer than mine, because I've at least put out a video. I made the Victoria 3 video that got me a channel warning. When I made the
What?
original cut.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
cut
yeah.
it down, yeah.
That's true.
It's a fire
Don't worry.
video.
Next,
If you subscribe to my Patreon, you can watch the good version of it.
don't worry.
With the
Next
Christian Bale
podcast.
cheeks.
Christian Bale
Next
cheeks.
podcast, we'll have
saying is, who
a
finds-
giant wheel.
Who finds Christian Bale cheeks fucking sexy? Perhaps maybe John.
What? No.
Or LTP,
He's just
knowing
like,
his
"What?"
nationality.
Oh my. What happened to France?
Belgium. She belt on my jump till like, whoa.
What?
Don't worry about it, man. Just let it happen.
Alright, sure. I won't.
Someone
my
responded
God,
to the Donkey Kong thing. They go, it looked like he got PTSD from Vietnam and then went on
That's
to make
facts, though.
substances
They
in a
raped
warehouse
Donkey
in
Kong.
Wyoming.
They raped Donkey Kong. I will not stand for it. You need to free my boy Donkey Kong. Why are we at war with the UK?
Because the
need you
United
to-
States joined. What?
Oh no. I need you to stage a naval invasion right now.
Should they put Among Us
We
in
don't-
Mario Kart?
Fuck no.
We don't have Gibraltar. Well, I'm not actually. Oh, that's true.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no. They're
I'm not
gonna
at war
make
with
Among Us
the UK
hardened.
yet, so
Yeah.
I'm not at war with the UK yet, so I can get my navy out. Hold on.
The thing with
Let me
Among
bring
Us
it over.
that has always perplexed me is how's that shit still popular? How's that shit still pulling views?
I
You'd
don't
think
know.
it would have died. This will decide whether a subscriber or not. Whoa.
That's
John,
why
do you
we're
ha-
doing a
John-
Hearts of Iron 4
John,
Among Us
do you
session.
have
with all the
Raymu on your channel
reviews.
banner? If you do not, this individual will not subscribe.
I don't know who that is, but I'm
Well,
guessing
Guess
that they're
you're not getting a sub.
referencing. I'm guessing they're referencing the stick man with the blue hair.
Yeah,
What?
That's sure no.
No, that's Cherno, not Raymu, you fucking idiot.
Oh, I don't know what a
Yeah.
Raymu is then.
Raymu's like...
What's a Raymu?
Raymu's like Lemon Love.
I don't sound that southern, okay?
What's a
No, but
Raymu? You sound like Christian.
It's just because
sound
you asked
like
like what a
Christian.
Raymu is.
You sound like Christian. My name's Christian Weston Chandler. CWC.
That is a crazy comparison.
Well, I tell you
John
what,
Parker's not
boy,
a
I tell you what,
Christian.
When I
this
dug
hotspot
in,
for nonsense is just out of control.
when I dug
The
into
Chris
that
Steve
bar
situation
bussy,
is crazy.
we do not need to bring him up. No, but do you think Christian, like privately to his friends, ever went, that bar pussy was crazy?
I forget it sounds like that.
He does
That's
so-
ridiculous.
He sounds like that, it's crazy. My name is Christian Weston Chandler, CWC. I can do a crazy impression. Fuck it, you know what? Hollow Being was impressed with my ability to do impressions of people. You wanna hear my John Parker impression?
Sure.
Let's see.
Hey guys, I'm John Parker.
I don't sound like that.
I can't.
Man,
I can't do him on command. I can do him on a whim though.
stream fell off.
Listen, stream always fall off, but channel don't.
Alright.
Bismillah.
Also, my navy is in the English channel now, so I mean, I don't have guys nearby, but you can.
No, it's
You should be able to.
prepare a naval invasion.
Alright, sure, I'll do it. Sir, yes, sir. When
What the
Hansen
fuck?
asks me to jump, I ask how high.
Don't say that.
Why?
That's gonna get clipped off.
When
What do
Hanson
you
asked
mean?
me to,
Clip.
There was no innuendo there, right? I mean, that
when
was
Hanson asked me to hawk, I asked how much Tua.
wait.
When she Hawkeye Tua.
Man.
Whoa, Tua.
You should really appreciate the time I'm spending with you guys here, chat, because if this keeps up, I will not be a regular occurrence of this fucking podcast. I tell you.
You don't get a choice. You signed the contract unknowingly. I
Yes,
Show Speed
classic.
is streaming in Panama. Might need to go hunt for I Show Speed.
He's got an ego. Find him.
I might need to hunt Speed.
Find him,
Look for him.
strap him up, put him in a
What?
van, make him play Hoi4.
Hanson, we're not allowed. I mean, Santiago, we're not allowed to do that anymore. Ever since
Santiago,
you mean?
65.
They gained rights.
Ever since the woke left gave them rights.
Since the left. Have you seen the fucking Trump fucking portrait on the JD Vance one?
Yeah.
I saw the JD Vance one. I was like, man, he has
What?
straight lasers.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's hilarious.
Wait.
His eyes are so bright. That shit has to be edited.
No, it's probably just the lighting, honestly.
And
But
the
I mean,
The
I
Trump
don't know
one's like a
why.
Squid Game.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know how he thought it was a good idea to go with that photo. He looks like emaciated.
It's like the Squid Games thing where 456 immediately, like in the first game he looks so youthful and happy, and in the second one he's just like decrepit.
Yeah.
JD Vance has like he has the A10s. No one's A10s match up to his, dude. I saw that picture. I felt like he was staring into my soul. It was scary.
Yeah. Whoa.
How
We
do
put it in chat. That's what I imagine. What's
do you-
gonna
Alright.
happen?
How do your eyes compare to JD Vance's? Oh, that's so sweet.
I have D10s, so he's like
You're not pure.
so.
You're
Well,
not
you know,
cute.
my DNA test is public for all to see, so yeah, that much is obvious. But you know, 95.9% is pretty close, I think.
99 is. You will never be 100. You will never be a real Swede.
I mean, I think you should. I think you shouldn't say these things to me until you have taken your own test.
My own test. I'm gonna come back whiter than you. That's for sure.
Okay, okay, bet. So if we can just, come up with a good
If you
definition
pay-
of
if
white,
you
then
pay
I'll
for
fund
it-
your test.
If you,
And
yeah,
if
fund
you
it,
turn
fund
out
it.
whiter than me, then you don't have to pay it back. Otherwise, you will have to, I don't know, give me
Yeah, let's
$10,000.
Let the chat define white. What is white? What is a woman?
Welcome to the Hoi4 podcast.
Chat, define white so this man funds my test. My DNA test.
Chat. Define what?
Chat, define white people.
Pull me into the war. I can invade the British now.
Alright.
Actually, I'll ask for the join.
I saw the white skin. All right, how much percentage of European is considered white?
Man,
All of
we don't have supremacy. It's over.
You gotta remember that being Ashkenazi takes away minus 50% whiteness.
Oh,
Well, I'm not. It's 0.2%.
well,
It's
I'm
0.2%.
25%.
That's a lot.
Ashkenazi.
That's a lot. That's like Seth.
Well, has he stated his actual percentage?
No,
I just
but-
know he was
But if you
a
know
Jew in
you're
Russia.
if you know you're Ashkenazi, that's a massive tell sign. I have a friend who's Spanish Jewish. Well, he lives in Panama, but his his mom was Jewish and his dad's Spanish, and he has the great schnoz. I'll say that.
I do too.
You have a massive. Oh, Santiago. Oh no.
I get the Ashkenazi Junos.
LTP.
They are an amazing demographic to make videos for though, because I mean I asked for shekels in my Israel video and I
you
got
got
actual
money, yeah.
shekels.
Let's say
Like-
to define white for my DNA test, right? I have to be at least 50% European to be white.
That's that's extremely low.
60. It's because I think
Are
it's gonna
we-
be higher.
Yeah, but are we going with the Brazilian definition or the
No,
American definition?
no, because the
the
Braz-
American definition, that's the one drop rule, so you can have no extra European DNA. In which case, not even I'm white.
You mean you can have no?
Or we go with the
No, I'm
or
saying
we go with the-
we go with the common one where it doesn't matter where in Europe, as long as it's European, because technically all Europeans are white, but not all whites are European.
I'm not. Okay, let's not get into an argument. But I don't know. 50% is extremely low.
I
60.
never understood this strange correlation between homosexual, effeminated men and racism. I'm just saying, I wasn't talking about
should-
it.
you should
That
ask
was you
John
two.
about it.
So he's talking to you.
I'm not a
What does it
feminine.
mean?
LTP maybe he's Swedish, but I can't help myself. I truly can't.
Happens.
Why do I have a puppet in front?
Speaking of races, everyone should go watch my race guesser video.
Race
Hansen is
guesser.
Hansen is on it.
I featured in it. Yeah, I got 10k. It got 10k views. I got 50% racist. It was good. Join this battle. No.
What are you on about, man? What are you on about? Oh well, you should have told me beforehand. Okay, I'm fucking
It's
hell, man.
awful. It's fine. We landed. No, but let's say if I'm 60% white, I win. 60% European or more.
No, that's still very low.
All I'm saying is I think it's gonna be higher. I do, because you gotta
You
remember.
do know that in America that if someone is 25% black, they consider themselves black, right?
No, but I don't think that's true. Actually, one of my cousins did a DNA test and she came back with 3% white, with 1% black from Angola, and now she just says the N word, which is based, honestly.
So true. All right.
What
I will
the
be taking
fuck?
Yugoslavia here because
Do not puppet Sweden.
so true for the LARP. Yeah, why not? I'll puppet Sweden.
But what I'm saying is, right? You gotta remember that when you talk to me about being white and we're considering European white, then I'm probably gonna have a higher percentage than expected because on my dad's side of the family, they're super white, right? But on my mom's side, they're Hispanic, they're mixed, so there's a lot of European to play with there.
I see. Well, I think we should iron out the details in private.
Yeah. Either way, you're funding it.
No, I'm only funding it if I can agree to the terms.
All right, chat. Put down the term agreement.
Well,
someone said
we're starting to run out of time, so we gotta have a zinger right before the end. What do we talk about?
John rapes women for fun.
What?
What a topic.
John, do you have
Realest
anything
thing
to say
ever.
about this?
I will not dignify that with a response.
Because it's true.
No, look at this.
Silence speaks louder than 1,000 words.
I don't think that's how it usually goes.
That is how it goes. That's how I classify it in my head.
So true.
Have you ever listened to the Black Eyed Peas song Let's Get Retarded?
Of course.
There's like a Polish commercial where the dude drinks like a vodka and he gets like Down syndrome.
What?
Yeah, they add the chromosomes and then they start playing the song Let's Get Retarded. That's
That's
It's a
wild.
beautiful commercial. I love it. Jen is suspiciously silent. That's what I'm saying. He's not responding to the gay allegation.
Because I'm waiting.
He's not responding to
to
the rapist
speak.
allegation. John
I'm
Rapist
waiting, I'm waiting.
117.
I'm.
You just gotta yell louder.
Oh, bro, join the naval battle. It's happening.
My
Maximum happening right
my
now.
fleet's in repair.
On my
What's wrong?
useless ally.
What? I have my mountaineers in Britain right now. Do not make me pull out. That's what I'm gonna say to my wife in 10 years.
Don't make
10 years?
In 10 years, we're playing the long game.
I see.
Have you ever heard Creed? They make good music.
I only listen to the Ace Combat soundtrack.
You should listen to Creed.
Is
They
that
have
like a
they-
band?
Yeah. They make beautiful music like Arms Wide Open. The one that goes holding on. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm slipping. That's all Creed. Man. It's classic music. I think they made a whole song about 9/11 as well, which was kind of based on them. They commemorate San Jose.
Wild.
I did not touch you in a public bathroom. That was John actually.
I was about to read that. November.
I think you confused me with John. Listen, Santiago, how does
You know,
it
like,
feel to be the,
when people do
shortest person?
debates or whatever, you know, after the debate's over, they try to decide like a winner. I think we should decide who's the winner of this podcast.
Yeah, let's start a poll right now. Who is the winner of the podcast? Type numbers 1 through 4 in chat. 1 for me, 2 for LTP, 3 for John, 4 for Santiago. Start voting.
How do you win the podcast?
You just win.
Yeah, well, that's for chat to decide. Also, I really, you know, Hansen is the one streaming, so I
This is
can
a
already.
Battle Royale podcast.
There might be
Cast
some
your vote
favoritism.
in now.
Oh, right. Let's see.
Okay, John lost. Okay.
So.
All right. I guess I lost the fucking podcast somehow.
John Rapist 117 did not bring it back.
Man, we're so cooked.
We're not cooked. This beautiful.
I don't know
we
who
have-
won, but John.
Listen, what we have going on between us is beautiful, alright? I'm just gonna say that. We're like family.
Family.
If you're Chinese, you say family. I'm gonna get so cancelled one day. But it's gonna be expected from me, you know?
And it's gonna be from John Parker himself.
But you know, the funny thing is, people will expect me to be cancelled. So it doesn't matter.
Racism in the Hoi4 community. The John Parker Classic.
Uh-oh.
Are we gonna contest the Africa? Should
Let me
can you
have
just give?
it. Just let me have it. The
Okay,
ancestral
so.
homeland.
Okay, what territories were that again?
Rhodesia and shit. I don't know, just forfeit
Wait,
me.
so.
John is my
Yeah,
pookie.
I'm just trying to look at the.
John, what do you have to say to this guy that says that you are his pookie?
At least he's being supportive and not calling me like a rapist.
We're not calling you a rapist, we're calling you a gay rapist because we support your rights to rape people.
Are those. Are those different? Hold on. Like, is there a difference between a gay rapist and a. Never mind, let's stop speaking.
Yeah, well, I'd say there's a really big difference, you know? Why are you trying to
Alright,
take my man?
you can have North Borneo, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you're taking Singapore
Oh.
now. I'll take the
Yeah, I
entire
can have
Raj,
Singapore.
though.
That's good. I'll take the UK then, and you can do whatever you want in the colonies.
Ooh. Eugenics here.
Save this game for save this game for next
John Parker
podcast
117
episode.
victims in his basement.
I'll have you know,
They won't escape.
they're in my attic.
Ooh.
John, would you ever live in a
I keep them
basement?
up. I keep them above me so I can hear them better.
If any of you had a basement, would you live there? I think I would, because I like my space.
If the rent is low.
No, I'm saying like your parents have a basement, would you live there?
Oh right.
I would like
I'd
to.
consider it.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I like having my space just separated from everyone else. Because I'm the lone
John the
wolf,
type to
the Sigma.
John the
taken
type
South
to
Africa?
say he knows the
Yeah, I
difference
am.
between the tempered glass and Squid Game and then fail instantly. No,
That's so true.
I'm the type of person to fall no matter what glass I choose because I'm
You
fucking
got a
fat.
quick done, man.
You're fat?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
you
crazy.
You do not want to know how much he weighs.
Couldn't
You
tell by
don't
your
know
voice.
how much I weigh.
I can make an estimated guess, and you know I'll probably
Oh.
be right. You do not want me to make that guess.
Alright, guess how much I weigh.
Malmo rent's really getting to him. Can you
So
take
true. Well, how much do you weigh, Santiago?
I weigh 160, but I lost like 20
can you-
pounds when I had jaw surgery.
Can
Jaw
you
surgery.
translate that to soulless European units, please?
No, we cannot. This is not a European.
Oh
podcast.
no, I'm getting the Drake
Okay,
treatment.
hold
You
on.
were saying I'm like the type of person to have cartoony things happen to me.
Girl, are you
I'm the
a
type of
lesbian
person
bitch
to live on a
too?
banana peel. No, like Drake.
Yeah,
In that way, no other way. In no other way am I like Drake.
Alright,
they
in
don't like us.
European term, I was 79 kilos, and then
You need to
at
click
my
done, man.
lowest, I was 69.
I have an extremely fast metabolism, and I'm a fucking beanpole. I don't weigh anything.
What do you weigh though? We have about the same height, so now we have to we have to compare
In
BMI.
pounds, like 160 pounds roughly, which is like ridiculous for my height.
Right. So let's see what I weigh, because I weigh. No, sorry, I'm like
I know, like
I'm 6'4".
My BMI is
So-
like on the edge of being unhealthy, but it's not my fault.
Yeah.
That's just because metabolism.
I weigh 165 pounds.
160, only 5 more than me. Damn, you're a beanpole too. What the
Yeah,
fuck
of course.
did you do?
Play Hoi4. What do you mean? What did you ping? No, I did nothing. I didn't touch India at all.
You touched me.
John is the type of person to find a half-eaten apple in an empty tin can in his trash can.
I saw that exact meme earlier today. Fuck you, whoever put that. You found that in Reels. Anyways, it appears we've ran out of time for today's podcast.
Oh, darn!
Dar. Tune in
It appears.
Tune in within the next 2 weeks. Oh shit. Where
Yeah.
we will
Subscribe to Low Time Preference Gaming.
Do not do that. But give me money on Patreon. And in like 2 weeks, we will be back with another episode where we might have a more idle game as the background footage.
We might
we're gonna-
even have more
and we
people.
we might even have a DNA test on the way if we outline the terms today. So
And
we So might
oh,
true.
have a...
one more question. What's your last question of the podcast? Speak now or forever hold your penis.
Who did you even ask?
Someone in chat.
Rock.
Oh, I see.
My gaydar is going off.
Shut the fuck
okay.
up, Ruby. To be fair, we have John on the podcast, so it's to be
Oh, come on!
and a Swede as well.
Man, I was about to say that I was happy that, John is taking the fall for me, and then they just swing right back around, as if you just remember that you have a
You
Swede here.
mentally jinxed yourself.
Racist.
You mentally jinxed
Yeah.
yourself. I'm not
Play
racist.
Vicky 3, you cowards.
And even if I was racist, it would be
It wouldn't be against Swedes, what are you trying to say here?
No, it would be expected.
Oh, right, yeah,
No,
fine.
I would probably do another game. You do things with lemon cake, John.
I played Europa once.
Ah, hell no.
Based.
Yeah, but I probably would do other games apart from Hoi, but on the second channel, not in the main. My main channel is just for like, I like to just tell stories there and highly edited videos, and I've fallen into
Wholesome.
and so like I probably wouldn't experiment that much. I experimented with the Victoria 3 video and I got punished for it. So probably any experimentation or other games is gonna be for the second channel. Low time preference.
Low taper fade gaming, yeah.
Where do you live? They're asking. He lives in.
I live in Sweden. I will not be more specific.
He lives in Uppsala, Sweden, right next to Paradox headquarters. But yeah, that's all the time we had today. If you enjoy it, tune in 2 weeks where we will have this same blunt rotation and maybe a special guest if we secure Florius or any other person. And
Real.
yeah,
And
we're
we'll also have a wheel of goofy things.
yeah, we might have a wheel.